Welcome to the Bobby Couto Show, where we dive into the fascinating world of human experiences and excellence. With special guests, real-life anecdotes, and thought-provoking discussions. Get ready to unlock and tap into your absolute potential with your host, manifestation coach, Bobby Couto.
Hey, bro.
We are live.
We're live. Hey, welcome everybody. Well, you know what? Before I say hi to anybody, my shout out to your boy Loco. I wanted to do it within the first 10 seconds of the December live cast, episode 3. Your boy, shout out, my man. I apologize. I felt like I forgot about him in the last episode, but dude, that was a crazy episode.
That was a good one. Yeah.
You know, having Chrissy on. You know, it was one thing to meet her and then for her to agree to be on the show and then to come into the studio and then have that kind of conversation where I didn't know any of that, bro.
Yeah.
Like I had no idea. And she was so forthcoming, right? Mm-hmm. Just, you know, and then of course on the Saturday.
Yeah, and then I seen the where they were at on Eastern Avenue.
Okay.
And, oh my God.
Thanks for coming by, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. You and Ant. That was awesome.
It was an amazing little thing that they had going on over there. It was pretty cool, and like just seeing all them working the little like kind of the structure that they have over there is like they know what they're doing.
Dude,
like,
people wrapped around the building all day.
And it's crazy how they can sort things from age with the toys. Like, that's amazing.
Yeah, shout out Kristen Harper and Citizens for Citizens, 822 Eastern Avenue in Fall River. And we're still doing the giveaway. There's still $500.
Yep.
People can still win $500. And all they got to do is go down there, 822 Eastern Avenue, drop a brand new gift, unwrapped. And for every gift you drop off, you get an entry, and for every entry is a chance to win $500 cash. And we're doing that Tuesday, so we'll do a live little thing Tuesday. Mm-hmm. I'll go down there, we'll pull it out. But listen, I don't want to get too far from Saturday, but I had the pleasure of spending the day. I got there early in the morning. I was there from the beginning to the end, and I got to tell you, not only were there like so many volunteers, like so many people showed up, but they were so organized. To your point. Did you see Spider-Man? Did you guys get to see Spider-Man?
Oh, no. We just missed him. Because I remember talking with you. He said that he just left.
Yeah.
But
so, dude,
unfortunately, we missed Spider-Man.
That was amazing. You know, and a lot of those kids waiting in line. It was a cold day. It was gray. It was cold. People were in the streets. You know, there was like 2 lines wrapped around the building.
It was horrible. It was like really cold.
It was a cold day. And, you know, shout out to everybody that came out and dropped off gifts.
Mm-hmm.
But more so,
and shout out to the parents that like stood out there in that cold. It's tough. Yeah. It's tough, man.
All of it's tough, bro. None of it's easy. You know what I mean? But you know what? I said to myself, at least there's somewhere, right? Yeah. And you know that we were giving out lollipops, and you know, and people did walk away with bags full of toys. And at the end of the day, that was the objective. And I will tell you this: I was there till the end, and right almost to the end, Kristen's like, "Hey, we're running low on toys. We're running low on toys." And she sent one of her guys out. And, dude, he came back with $2,000 worth of toys.
Holy.
$2,000 worth of toys.
That's crazy.
Because they were afraid. They didn't want to run out. They didn't want to. See, and who does that? Because most people would have been like, hey, we're all done. Hey, that's it.
No, seriously.
It's over. Lock the doors. We don't have any more toys. No, she's saying, hey, we need more toys.
Yeah,
we need more toys.
So $2,000
all
worth
the more
toys.
reason, please, everybody. Like, you know what? I scored at TJ Maxx. So I bought a lot of the toys that we donated. Studio B, the Bobby Couto Show, I got from TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx has a great variety. The prices are actually reasonable. You know, I think if you're looking for some good toys, especially to donate, that's definitely the place to go. You know, listen, you can go get a toy for $7 and win $500.
Yeah.
So it's a constant need. It's, you know, and of course it's also a food pantry. So some food. And clothes if you have some clothes, you know. So again, shout out there, and just another shout out, Marco Andrade. He'll be here tonight with the social table events. I just want to say thank you so much, brother, for all of this. This is just amazing. I'm so grateful to be here and at the Brewhouse. And bro, you had the burger. You had a burger. How was it?
I'm still having it right now.
Dude,
and
delicious,
oh
right?
I just took one bite out of it. And it's amazing.
Dude.
It's amazing. You guys should come down here and try the food. It's actually relatively like it's good.
Yeah.
And the price it is, it's amazing. Like you can't beat it.
Right.
Like I'm definitely gonna take a chick down here one day.
There you go. Perfect. Perfect. We're actually giving away a $50 gift card tonight. So we're giving away a $50 gift certificate to the Brewhouse, and we have a $25 Dunkin' Donuts card. That we're going to be giving away, and of course this lovely candy piece that we look at that right there.
Look at that
with the Bobby Couto Show logo on that. We'll be giving that away, and that's for the ugly sweater contest happening here tonight. So if you're not down here, then you're gonna miss it. So comedy show that'll be immediately following the podcast, and then we're going to be doing music with DJ Inkognito. He's going to be in the house spinning some
nice.
records. Yeah.
Nice.
So this place is going to be lit tonight. This is gonna,
it's gonna be.
You know what? I love it. Like you can come here tonight and have like 3 different venues.
Yep.
Right. Come down, enjoy the show, the podcast, chill out, watch the comedy show, laugh, and then move.
Ant just said he's on his way right now.
All right. Well, what is he waiting for? He should already be here. He should already be
He just
here.
got out of work, so
All
and
right.
you know where he's coming from. So
Yeah, that's a ride and a half.
Yeah.
So see you in an hour, buddy. Hour and 20 minutes. I know the ride.
He's coming right here.
I
Like,
know the ride. Hey, you guys recorded Friday, right?
yes.
How'd it go? How'd it go?
It went amazing.
Yeah.
Honestly, we had one of the top streaming artists in the city. His name's
Yeah.
Young Cobra.
And this is Ant's Late Night Podcast.
Yes,
Yep.
Ant's Late Night Show on Comcast channel 93, 98. I don't know. I forgot which one it was. Don't quote me on that. But what was I gonna say? We shoot that with our community media at BCC, and then not only that, this is our final episode. This is where we're ending this season right now, and then when we're coming back with a bang.
You did what, 12 episodes?
12 episodes, yes. Something slight for the first season.
And
you
your
know.
boy Loco was on one of those,
Yes,
right?
your boy
Yeah.
Loco. Oh my
Yeah.
God!
Another shout out. That's twice in one episode. Yeah, he better be keeping count.
He better
better
on
be
this
keeping
one.
count. Yeah, for
he's
sure,
gonna be
right.
wow, do a little too much
Yeah,
now,
right.
huh?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a good impression.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But anyways, we had Young Cobra on. He's such a good artist. He's a good person. He's very humble. You know, he's really a good dude. I feel like that'd be another interview. I feel like you would really like, because he's such a good person. He's from the his family's Brazilian descent and stuff. So like he kind of has like a Portuguese connection in a way.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Maybe next season, you guys will invite me to be on the show, and I can be on the show.
Yeah, maybe
And you make
next
me
season.
stick my fingers in like weird stuff. You know what I mean?
A
I'll be
lot
up
of
for that.
people love what's in the box.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
it.
gonna lie. A lot,
Dude, that's my favorite segment.
no bullshit. A lot of people like when
Except when Ant's singing. Anytime Ant's singing, then I'm all about what's in the box. But if Ant's singing, I'm all about Ant singing.
That's a good one.
Right.
That's a good one. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. Other than that, I'm just excited for season 2. Already planning for season 2. Season 2 is gonna be phenomenal. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good for you guys. And I said, I know you guys are looking for some other space to work, and you're always welcome to work at Studio B. It's my absolute pleasure. So, Rich Carucci and Stacy Kendro, they're the comedy acts that are going to be here tonight. If you haven't, Rich is funny. Like, I did a little research on Rich, and Rich, there's a lot about him. I hope I have an opportunity to talk to him tonight. Like, he's actually a 911 dispatcher full time, and then he does comedy. And he's been around the block. Like, he's from New Jersey. He's probably been doing this for the majority of his life, probably over 40 years, 50 years. And then Stacy, too, she's been around for a while. She's a Boston native. She's a Boston girl. And she's funny. She's really funny. I don't usually give female, I'm going to get heat for this, but I don't think like females are funny. Like comedians, I struggle with it. You know what I mean? But I will say she's funny. I like her skit. I like what she does.
I'm not gonna lie. I watch a lot of like comedy people.
Yeah.
I watch Kill Tony. I don't know.
Yeah, of course I know Kill Tony. Dude. It's the number one comedy podcast in the world.
I love Kill Tony, and freaking all like the woman comics that he has like on the table with him.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing comics. But I love it when they rash the girl comics who think they're funny.
Right.
Because they're saying some like usual something about like sex or something.
Dude, that's the thing. It's always that. It's always, that's the easy answer. It's always sex. It's always about sex. You know what? And it's fine. I guess you can go that way. But is that always funny? You know what I mean? Is that always the funny thing? But I'll tell you, she is funny. So Stacy's funny. I like her comedy, and so we'll check her out. Hopefully she'll stop in. So it'll be a fun night. And then DJ Inkognito will be sitting down with us tonight. That's something we've confirmed.
That's awesome.
So. But
That's
it's time to pick up. Look, you like my sweater? It's my
it's
I wore
an
my
amazing
ugly
sweater.
Thank you.
I love
Thank
your
you.
sweater.
Thank
Your
you.
sweater's
This is my ugly
amazing.
sweater.
Batman.
And if nobody noticed, we got the hold on, let me show it. Look at the mugs. Look at the mugs.
The mugs, the Bobby Couto mugs.
I love that it's correct. Like you can read it. You know what I mean? It's not like
Yeah.
backwards. Like when you take a selfie, everything's
Yeah.
backwards. Like it's legit. So
That stuff's beautiful.
if you want one, let me know.
Your boy Loco just commented, "I'm Batman."
I did release the Nuts T-shirts. So if anybody wants the Nuts T-shirts,
It's my favorite T-shirt that he has right now.
yeah. So those are available if you go to the website, and you can click and you can get those. So let's talk a little bit. So a lot has happened since episode 2, which was what, 2 weeks ago, right? 2 weeks ago. I told you guys I had the neurovirus. That was super sick. We managed to deliver the turkeys. We got the turkeys there, and then all of a sudden the toy drive happened, and then we went through the toy drive. And then, of course, Marco reached out and he's like, "Hey, would you consider doing a show on the 19th?" And truth is, this is me being honest. I had a date with my granddaughter, so I was supposed to pick her up, and we were gonna go shopping. We typically do before Christmas. We do some shopping for her mom and stuff like that. So I was on the fence about it, and then I mentioned it to my daughter, and she's like, "Dad, like, you gotta go do this. Like, you can't, you know what I mean?" So. I did reschedule, so I'm good for next weekend with her. So we'll go shopping. We'll do our
That's
thing.
good.
But I just want to say that I'm so just grateful to be in the space that I am. Jody, I'm so grateful that you're here. I'm so grateful that the people that are showing up are showing up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And more so, like, this was my therapy. I had therapy this week. So my therapy with my therapist was actually, like, I'm struggling with people not showing up, right? I'm struggling with people keeping their word, right? And I'm always the one that I'll give. Like, I'll give you all I got, man. I give you as much as I got. As long as I see it coming. You know what I mean? Like, I'll invest in you. And, then my therapist is like, "Bobby, like, do you think maybe you just see yourself in people? Like, not everybody is you. Like, not everybody's going to wants what you want." And I'm like, well, I've heard that before. And I know that. But by the same token, it's almost like I care a lot about you, right? And I want to, not you, I'm just...
No, about people.
Yeah. I'm
I know.
saying I care. And if I'm invested in you and I'm offering things to you to be like, hey, like, right now, there's nothing more important than in my life than this podcast. Like, this is my dream. Like, I'm literally living my dream. You know what I mean? To be in a space like this.
And I'm not gonna lie, right now everything look like NBC, ABC. Right now, you know how like today morning or something like that. They have like the little cars in the back driving around,
people waving.
This is pretty cool. Like, that's what it reminds me of, and I love being a part of something like this because it's like I'm able to recreate something like that I've watched since I was a kid.
That's amazing, dude. I love that. And and that's really what this is. And so, like, even the fact that you're here, bro, and you're on board and you want to be a part of this, like, all of this that around us, bro, it's all my investment, right? And so I care enough about this, right? Like, if I come to you and I'm like, "Hey, I want you to be a part of this," and I know that in the future, there's going to be great things happening, and I want you to be a part of that.
No, absolutely.
But then you fail to show up. And then all of a sudden you come out of the blue, and then it just doesn't work for me. Like, I need consistency. Like, and like anybody, like any great company, any great organization, you need consistency. Like, there needs to be a hierarchy.
That's why people get fired, because if you don't show up,
exactly,
you're gonna get fired.
So my therapist says to me, "You got to stop taking it personal. It's not personal." He's like, "And stop making it personal." Right? Like, just get away from family, get away from friends, and work with people that are acquainted in what you want to do. And that way you remove the emotion from it. You know what I mean? And you find people that are like-minded that want to do this kind of work and take them along with you. And I'm like, it sounds so easy when you say it, right? But meanwhile, like, it's hard to find people to invest their time to lug around equipment, to set up equipment. Like, I got here this morning like at 9 a.m. And I literally finished at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I ran home, took a quick shower, put my Batman sweater on, did my hair, and I came back here for 5 o'clock for the live cast. And you know what? Don't worry about it. You can mute your mic too if you want. And I do it, and people are like, "Wow, man, you're busting your ass." I still work a full-time job. And I love my full-time job. And that's why I don't walk away from it, because I love the people that I work with. But at some point, you have to make a decision, right? And they're like, "Oh, you're working too hard." Well, no. Am I working too hard for me, or am I working too hard for you? Right? Like, so you almost criticize me when you're like, "Oh, dude, you're busting your ass." No, but I'm busting my ass for something that I love.
Yeah.
Like, so I'll do this all day long, bro. I'll get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'll drive 3 hours. I'll set up all the equipment. Like, even to be here with you, bro, and you being a part of this, like, this is where I thrive, dude. You know what I mean? And knowing that people are receptive to this, and
no, I like what you do, man. And I support all of this, man. Like, I like the from like the struggle to success aspect of it. Like, it's beautiful. Like, and I support that heavy.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And it's true though. Like, that's why we're all here, man. Like, it's realizing nice. And, and I even do the research. Like, even these comedians that are coming here tonight, same thing with them. Like you talk to him, Rich, and his life was a struggle. Like, everything in his life is a struggle. And he's like, well, bro, I work a full-time job so that I can pay for my comedy. Like, and aren't we all doing that? Like, that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
And again, it's having the passion, enough passion, that you realize that, you know what, I can do both. You know what I mean? Like, does it mean less personal relationships? Yeah. Like, I mean, obviously dating is very difficult, right? Like, having, like, what woman wants to be second to a podcast? You know what I mean?
No.
Like, you see what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
And the thing is, it's not that I'm, like, it's not.
Trust me, I deal with that with women too. Like they're like, oh, I feel second to you, to what you do.
Well,
I'm like,
you have to be.
Yeah.
Because I've tried to do what you do, bro, and it's almost impossible. Because the amount of time it takes, like rendering and uploading and downloading,
exporting, it's annoying.
Right? I don't care how good you are. The time it takes, I'll do it unless you're using like MacBook Studio shit, right? Like,
and I don't even. I use a broken laptop, so it's like it's horrible.
So it's like when I think of that, and I realize that it all takes time. And so, like, to your point, who wants to be like, oh, let's not go out to eat because you want to sit there and you want to upload your last video cast.
It's like, dude, this is how I'm making our living, so we can go out to eat.
Right.
You feel me? It's
right.
It's like, of course I'm gonna have to put it first, because without this, you're not gonna have this. You know, like they don't really like think like that, and like I try to explaining it like that, and I don't know why they just don't understand it for some reason. It's like, I'm young, I'm supposed to put in the work right now, so later on in life we can live this lavish life.
Yep.
You know, like, I don't want to be in the same shithole like all my life. Yeah, I gotta grind here, and I'm gonna grind here, and I'm gonna make it out, and that's just how it is, you know, and that's how I'm gonna do it. And if you don't support me, see you later.
That's
Simple
it,
as
dude.
that.
That's it. That's the mindset, bro. That's the mindset. Like unapologetic, right? Like, I'm gonna be the best version of myself, whatever that takes.
We're adults. We can't say sorry about things no more.
No,
like,
you're
know, like, dude, like, especially for like little mistakes sometimes too. Like, you can't even say sorry for that. You know, you just gotta accept it, bro, and just just move on.
Yeah,
exactly.
And move on and grow from that.
Exactly.
Because frankly, dude, you could. I say it all the time. You could dwell in the past, dude, and you're depressed, and that's where you live, and that's all you're gonna do, and that's all you're ever gonna want to do. Is wonder how it could have been, how it should have been, and what you would have changed. But the truth is, like, you can't. You have no control.
I was like
over
that in my
any of
early
dude.
20s. I was like that in my early 20s. Like, I'm still in my 20s, but like in the beginning of my 20s, like, that's how I was. You know, I was always being like, oh, I could have done this. Oh, I could have done that. I'm like, I'm still young. I can do it. You know, like I'm still breathing. I can do it. It's you can only shoot as high as the sky. Sorry, don't quote me on that. You can only, dude, sky's not the limit, bro. Like, you can go anywhere with that stuff, you know? Yeah. It's that one. Oh, my goodness. You're going to get me? Jeez. Not me. Oh, my goodness. What's up, guys? Jody Joe here. Yeah, I was about to say, I would have just sat with you and used the top shot.
That's all right, bro. It's up to you.
I mean, I don't care. I mean, I could do this either way.
You still look great there.
It's a good shot.
It's like a double. Look at them with his gold chain on. My man styling and profiling.
All right, guys. I didn't have an ugly sweater, so I had to compensate. You know, I had to dress nice. You know.
It's Rico Suave.
Rico Suave.
Rico Suave.
Indeed.
Yeah. So if you're not down here, get down here. So we're at, 139 South Main Street, I believe it is.
I don't know the exact address.
I think it's 139 South Main Street. We're in the Cherry and Webb building, which is historic in itself.
Yeah.
I was talking to Nick, and I mentioned this. He just purchased Tequila Lime, and I'm like, hey, how's it going? He's like, dude, it's going amazing. So I'm excited. Like, we're actually going to do a live show from there. He's just waiting to button up a couple of things before we do that, which will be great. Let's see here. I had some other things I wanted to talk about. Hey, did you hear about Trump and what he's doing? He's mailing out to 1.4 million troops.
Oh, yeah, because of the tariffs and stuff,
1776.
Right?
So 1,000.
Dude, a lot of people said them tariffs were going to be a bad thing and stuff. Look at it, dude. It's paying us. Yeah. It's paying us Americans, which he kind of like said. But anyways, like at first, when I first heard about the tariffs and stuff, I was kind of iffy about it. I'm not going to lie to you. But then now when I see all that stuff happening, I'm like, okay, he's actually taking care of his people.
The thing with the tariffs is, if it's not them tariffing us, it has to be us tariffing them because that's what they do to us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we pay ridiculous amounts in tariffs. Like why wouldn't we rebuttal that, right? And a lot of people would argue that, but at the end of the day, not only that, if you have a child born, I believe between now and like 8 years, within 8 years,
Yep.
it's like an 8-year period, you get $1,000 to be born.
That's crazy.
So it's gonna go into a fund. So it'll go into a investment fund, and like by the
Kind
time
of like a CD.
CD, it's more of an investment. So it'll go into an index. You know what I mean? So like,
Okay.
like a bunch of stocks, like Tesla, Apple, like big ones,
Okay.
the big ones, and it'll just continue to revolve and earn money. By the time you're 18, 21, like when you remove them, obviously the longer you leave it there, the more it's worth.
Yeah.
Dude, you could have some serious coin. That's some serious coin.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Right
That's a
there.
lot of money,
Yeah.
and for nothing. That's just for being
I
born.
mean, dude, I personally think like he's doing like a president's job for real. There's some things I don't agree with him.
Yeah, the whole Israel thing scares me. No bullshit. Like, and it has nothing to do with Jewish people. Like, this has nothing to do with Jewish people. But the relationship between Israel and I don't like it. It's
Yeah,
too. It's,
I
it's
don't
Too,
I don't like the sound of war at all, man.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that war is very scary. I don't. It's not. I don't know, man. Like I feel like war is just it's like a scam, bro. Because I feel like
you ever watch that dude who's on TikTok and he's in the like Congress and he walks through the State House and Congress and he walks up to these politicians and he goes right up to me and says, "America first or Israel first?" Dude, you know not one single one of them will say America first.
that's crazy.
Dude, it is insane. It's scary to see. It's scary to see. Because I'm saying to myself, why wouldn't you say America first? Like, why wouldn't you say America first?
Yeah.
If you're a politician, like if you walked up to Cliff Pont
Okay.
and you said, "Cliff, America first, Israel first," what do you think he would say?
America first.
Right? Like
Yeah.
I would expect him to say that. I would expect any of our politicians to say that.
Yeah.
Without question. America's first and foremost. And then look, if you want to help out Israel, that's fine, but dude, you got to check them out. I'll send it to you. It's on TikTok. The dude's on TikTok.
That's completely crazy.
That's insane.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah. So what is it? What is it? And then Erica Kirk, she's like, "Oh, Charlie would get home and he would put his phone in the junk drawer. Shalom, shalom." I'm like, "Shalom, shalom." Like, what are you talking about? You're not Jewish.
It's crazy.
Like he was. I mean, again, like he was Catholic. Like he was a Christian. Like
Yeah.
so.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, she's like, "Shalom, shalom." I'm like, what? Like, what am I missing here? Like, it almost seems like none of this makes sense. And you know what? And then you're Candace Owens, and she's on that whole, right? The whole thing with Candace Owens, and she's in there, and she's digging, and she's digging.
Yeah.
And she's saying, like, the planes are from here, from there, and then she has a meeting with Erica Kirk, and I'm saying to myself, this is like the most fanfare I've ever seen in my life. Like, people just doing, like, none of it makes any sense, dude. It's almost like it's when what's his face there? The dude that plays Captain Sparrow there, Johnny Depp, and his, like, when that whole court thing was going on. Like, dude, why? Why would that ever? Like, why would anybody even give a shit about any of that? But it was like the most watched thing on television. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It was like,
Sorry, buddy. It's a situation where you have to question, right? You have to question the integrity of the people that are watching, because I don't blame them for airing it, but I do blame people for watching it.
yeah. What I think was, like, I feel like things are starting to just, like, things like that is kind of like our way of entertainment now versus, like, the TV. Real life drama, stuff like that is our entertainment now. So we feed into that. And then that's why I feel like things are, like, staged now versus, like, like court stuff and whatnot. I feel like some things are, like, staged. Like, I'm putting tinfoil hat right now.
Okay.
You know, so I feel like things like the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard stuff, it's probably staged. Kind of not really. If so, dude, then I don't know.
Well, they're actors, right? Isn't that what
Yeah.
they do? That's what they do. They act, right?
And like that's the thing. And I'm just like, those are the only people that can do that, you know, actors. Mm-hmm. So I feel like they, you know, like people be like, oh, they staged a moon landing and stuff like that. So why can they not stage this?
All of it, dude. Like,
You know?
JFK, like the 9/11. Like, yeah, I literally question everything, bro. And,
Yeah.
and I never did. And
Because
maybe
like things just seemed so out of whack that it's like,
How?
How does it make any sense?
How? Like
it doesn't make
it
any
makes
sense.
No sense,
None.
dude. Like
None.
why? Like
None.
why? Like I like not even like a regular human like me would think like that. It's crazy. Like, and I
but-
think some crazy
All right.
stuff.
Okay, Jody. What if this? What if this? What if you're uneducated, right? Like, so you're educated, right? The next version of kids that come out of school, they don't know how to write cursive.
I know. I noticed. I
Right?
know how to write cursive, but
Right.
it's just like, why are you changing that?
They can't read the Constitution, so they don't know what the Constitution
crazy.
says. So they no longer know what their rights are, right? And now imagine that generation of people, like zombies, zombie, nobody that can think for themselves. Like,
you know what I think of when you're like putting it like that. Have you seen the movie Wall-E?
Yes. Dude, 100%.
Just like that.
100%.
You know?
There's just a bunch of fat people in these floating cars
fat, dumb
drinking
people.
shakes all day. Drinking shakes all day. Just having, like, just this media just pumped into your brain constantly.
Exactly.
Right?
That's why I feel like the world's gonna come to be soon.
Man.
You know?
Well, I mean, between the robots. You see these robots doing Kung Fu?
Yeah.
They do Kung Fu better than humans now.
That's crazy.
So my question is this. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why-
Someone just said bad news sells. Someone else said I like where this is going.
Well, I mean, the truth is that if you look at all this, I ask questions. Why? Like, why? Why would what? And again, we're stepping back a little bit here, but if I'm going to the State House, if I'm going to Congress, if I'm going to the Hill, if I'm going anywhere, and I walk up to a politician or any government employee,
Yep.
any government employee, I can walk up to security and say, America first or Israel first. I expect that if you're wearing an American flag on your shoulder, that you're going to say America first.
Yeah.
Right? Because isn't that what we swear our oath to?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Is it the money? Is it APEC? Is what is it?
I don't know what I honestly like. There's a lot of things that's said about that, honestly. And
Yeah, but
like,
how do you feel about it? Like you're at a different generation, right? So what you're tapped into in your media
all
is
right,
a little different than
because
what
I'm gonna be real.
Yep.
Like the whole killing each other, like killing the like families and kids and stuff. I don't agree with, like, on both sides. You feel me? Like Gaza and Israel. Like, but I'm gonna be real. Israel's
That's
kinda,
nuts.
Yeah.
All of that's crazy, dude. That's
Yeah.
genocide.
Yeah,
I don't care what anybody says.
it's
And I
crazy.
don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and I know like we don't really talk about this stuff, but the truth is, like, you keep saying you're going to stop, and you don't.
It's been,
Right?
this has been going on since
Yeah,
biblical ages.
Right.
You know.
But the point is like they're going to wipe those people out. Like, and the thing is, it's one thing to like pick them up and move them somewhere else, but there's nowhere for them to go. Like, I'm not picking sides here. Don't misunderstand. But by the same token, I'm saying just because you can't move people doesn't mean you blow them up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're mowing people down at the beach. They're mowing people down going to get food. And look, you can hide it, but you can't hide it. And
Yeah.
that's the thing. Look, because you'll never see it on CNN. You'll never see it on Fox News. Nobody's reporting it because no one's reporting it. But if you're on TikTok and it might sneak in, by the way, no more TikTok. Like, that got bought out by Israel. The guy who owns TikTok now is Israeli.
That's crazy.
And so now TikTok no longer shows anything. If you notice, when's the last time you seen anything about Israel or Gaza on your phone?
No, you're
TikTok.
right. You're right.
It's gone.
Right.
It's completely gone. No one is talking about Israel or Gaza, and for that matter, the Ukrainian war. Like, nobody's talking about that's still happening. That's still happening. There are still drones.
I'm not gonna lie. I totally forgot about that.
Right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So in full circle to what we're talking about here, back to the Johnny Depp trial.
Yeah.
So again, if you're not tapped in, and if some people are watching the Johnny Depp trial, then they're not paying attention to what's actually happening in the world. Like Somalia, just now, ISIS just killed our troops. So American troops got murdered in Somalia by ISIS.
That's wild.
Did you know this? Did you know this?
Nah, I didn't know any of this.
You know what the creepy thing is? Talk about the media. Let's talk about the media. The Brown University shooting. They say it was a mass shooting, but it was 2 people that got shot.
Yeah.
They know everything about this guy.
Yeah.
Right? So they went from knowing nothing, and now today he's Portuguese. He lived here. He rented a car, drove it here, took it here, went and stayed inside of a storage container. Right? Like, they knew all this. But the kid who shot Charlie Kirk in the neck, we know nothing about him.
Yeah.
No, all we know is that he was dating right? A transgender, and that's it. Like that's
Yeah.
all. That's all we know. He went to the sheriff, and he told the sheriff, like, "Well, you got to turn yourself in." Or the priest, and like, so that's all we know, right?
Yeah.
We know nothing about it. But the guy who did the Brown shooting, we know everything about. Why is that? Why is that?
Dude.
You know why? Because that was personal. This whole Brown University thing, you're going to find out that it was personal. This guy had a vendetta against these two people for whatever it was. Maybe they stole his work. You know what I mean? Like these are other. This guy that killed him. They're all smart people. They're all from the same universities. And my guess is that these two probably stole his idea. And he's like, you know what, motherfuckers? Now you're going to die. And right? Like eventually, like dude, if you take somebody's dream. If you take away somebody's dream, what is somebody willing to do to get it back?
Yeah.
Or to be like, oh, you know what? You took my shit. Now you're going to die. I got nothing left in the world.
That's crazy.
So that's what happened there. So that's why we know it wasn't an agenda. It wasn't motivated by any religion. It wasn't motivated. And so nobody wants to. No, it's done. It's over.
Yeah, dude. That's. I just personally think that's nuts, bro. Why? And plus, like, my thing is, like, why did he go on the run for that long?
Well, I don't think he went on the run. I think he went to that storage container and blew his brains out. That's what happened.
Yeah.
And they just found him. Yeah, he did. I
thought he killed an MIT professor, no?
Two people. He killed two people, and then he drove back to a storage container, and they hadn't connected the murders yet.
Oh, okay.
So he did one, did the other one, and then drove to the store. I want to say Somerville for some reason, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But he went to the storage container and blew his brains out.
That's crazy.
That police found him dead. So it wasn't like he was on the run. He was dead, and they were just going to have to find him. Like, that just had to happen. But again, like, we know everything about these. Like, I know everything about the guy. Like, they know his whole... But then these other murders that take place, we know nothing about it. Like, I call bullshit on the Charlie Kirk thing. I do.
Yeah.
I call bullshit.
Me too.
I call bullshit.
Me too. I agree with you on that.
And it's, it's one thing to watch it, right? I wish I didn't see it, but I watched it. And the whole thing is weird, right? The whole, you have to admit, like, even, like, it's all weird.
Yeah.
But what's really got me is Erica Kirk.
Yeah.
I'm not buying her bullshit for 1 second. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, like, I'm a judge, dude. If I'm nothing, a judge of character, bro. I can look in your eyes, bro. I have a really good idea who you are.
I don't know. I definitely sense something evil from her too. It's
dude.
It's like weird.
Yeah. So she forgave the guy who murdered her husband, right? Like the next day, I forgive you, right? But she doesn't forgive anybody who's talking shit about her family. If you're talking shit about my turning, if you're talking shit, then I hate you. But if you murder my husband, it's all good. Like, it's cool. We're cool. Don't worry about it.
That's crazy to me, man.
So, and you know what? And I think Candace Owens is on it. Like, I think she's part of the whole. I think Tucker Carlson's in on it, dude. I think the only guy out there right now who's not is Nick Fuentes. He's the only one, I think. I think everybody's on the take.
Really?
I swear to God, bro. I think these people go up there purposely, like Mark Levine. You know who Mark Levine is?
No.
Mark Levine is, he's on Fox, dude, and he's like the raging Jew. Like, he's literally the raging Jew.
Yeah.
He has a show on Saturdays for 2 hours, and dude, he's literally screaming. Do me a favor if you have a chance. It's the Mark Levine show. Just if you have a chance to watch it, just check it out. Just because you're gonna be like, oh shit, Bobby's right, dude. And the guy, dude, he yells for 2 hours straight about how America sucks.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And he's doing this on Fox.
That's crazy.
Right? And so he was just with the president, and then he's holding the president like this, and he's like, Finally, we have a Jewish president. And I'm like, man, this looks, and there's Trump kind of like with that stupid smile. And I'm like, man, that bothers me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I just, you know what, man? Hey, all right, maybe this is a better point to make. If I was to, because I thought of this, like, if I was to move to the Azores,
Okay.
right, at my age,
Yeah.
I would plan on going there to be Portuguese. Like, I wouldn't go to the Azores to be American. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, but say, for example, the roles are reversed. Say I'm Azorian, and I say to myself, you know what? I'm gonna move to America. I'm moving to America to be American. Mm-hmm. I wanna be American. I want to experience what it's like to be American. So my question is this: these people that keep coming over here and migrating, why is nobody assimilating? Why is everybody coming over here and you're bringing all your baggage with you? Like, we love baseball, football. We like hot dogs. Like America is America. Like, we do things the hard way.
Yeah.
Right. Like, that's just the way we've always done it. And we have the biggest guns. Let's be honest. That's why we are who we are, is because we have the biggest guns. But at the end of the day, like, my question is, if you're coming to America, don't you want to come to America to be American? Like, why are you coming to America to be Mexican?
Yeah.
Why are you coming? Like, I get culture. Culture is so important. Don't get me wrong. I'm Portuguese
Absolutely.
Azorian, and I bathe in my culture.
But
bro, I'm American.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a Portuguese flag hanging here.
Because
dude.
I'm
American.
You gotta understand, because the Portuguese culture is different in Portugal, but when you come to like Fall River, the Portuguese American culture is different down here. You feel me? So it's
Right.
like I feel like there's like a, you get the freedom to be proud with your like your neighbor, which is Puerto Rican. Let's just say your neighbor's Puerto Rican. You guys can be both proud about your nationalities and live together
But
freely.
we're Americans.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's the point of, that flag is so you can proudly wave, proudly be yourself too, but also be freely doing it. That's what makes you an American,
Right. Right.
It's you have the right to. You have the right to freely express
all right,
yourself.
If you were to call Poland right now, right on the phone, and be like,
Yep.
"Hey Poland, hey Poland, I want to move to Poland," right? And they're going to ask you, "Why? Why do you want to move to Poland?" "Oh, because I want to be an American living in Poland." You know what they're going to say to you? No, don't come here, because what we want people to come here to be Polish, because that's where you are. You're immersing yourself in the culture and the society and the politics, right? Because everywhere has different politics and the rules, right? You literally become part of the community. So at what point, why does that change when you come to the United States? Why does that change when you come to America? Why is it when you come here, like this whole thing in Minnesota with the Somalians, like they raped the taxpayers. Minnesota got raped. They are literally raped. Like it's ridiculous what's happened there. And so we're talking billions of dollars.
Now, what happened over there?
They Medicaid fraud. Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So nobody was watching, dude. Nobody was watching, and now they discover it. And I don't want to talk the details because it's super politics, but the billions of dollars, dude, was stolen and fake, and it went to, dude. Not only that, it's one thing when the money's stolen, right? It's these people steal the money, and they send it back to Somalia, and they fund terrorism with that.
Yeah.
That's the big problem here.
That's what's crazy.
So they're taking American money, taxpayer money, and literally funding.
And then you got people like that laughing at us because they're like, you don't know what we're doing this for. And then it's just like, I feel like America like brushes a cold shoulder on it, in a way, because they're like, oh, all right, how can we not make it breach again? Instead of like that should be like a war crime,
You're absolutely right. There's no accountability, and that's the problem. Like you hit the nail on the head, because if these people thought for 1 second that, hey, if you steal, I think was it Japan? Was Japan? I think the woman stole $1 million. Dude, they put her. Dude, she's in a box for the rest of her life.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, in the dark. Like they put her in a dark box for the rest of her life.
That's crazy.
Because she stole $1 million.
That's crazy.
So to me that deters, right? Like, so if you're in America and you steal $1 million and somebody says, hey, dude, if you get caught, they're gonna put you in a box for the rest of your life. Like, you're not gonna steal $1 million. It's not worth it. There's no $1 million worth taking a chance like that, right?
Exactly.
So again, without any accountability for anything. So like you talk about Nancy Pelosi and all of the investments, right?
Yeah.
There's no accountability, right? You talk about Fauci, right? Anthony Fauci, nothing, no repercussions. Like the whole Biden thing with the auto pen, no
Yeah.
repercussions. Hunter Biden, dude, cocaine, hookers, like it was all taxpayer money. No, like, dude, the list goes on and on and on and on and on, and that's just it. Like it keeps getting brushed. So if I know I can get away with this and nobody's ever going to do anything about it, why wouldn't I do it?
Yeah.
I mean, again, these people are morally broke. They're morally broken. Like there's no morals. They got no morals. So it's easy for them to go up there and say whatever the hell they want to say as they start their careers at $60,000 and then they end their careers $100 million. You know what I mean? Like, how does that happen? Dude, it's not an accident.
Yeah.
It's not an accident. It's right in your face. It's literally right in your face. And you know what the worst thing is? You got things like with Epstein. Dude, look, I know this is an old conversation already, but at the end of the day, why wouldn't they release it? The only reason they don't release it, bro, is because they know their names are on it.
Yeah.
Like that's the only reason why.
There's a lot of people on there.
And that's the reason why. Because if it wasn't, then they would release it. But they won't, because it's going to hurt the people that are closest to it.
Yeah.
Dan Bongino, who is the assistant director of the FBI, just announced that he's resigned.
And like, dude, and people just. It's just crazy how, like, dude, there's more people in America's what?
Switch off.
There's more people, like, American citizens wise, that's like than there are in the government, you know. So it's like, dog, if we just like see stuff like that and call it out for what it is, like, I don't know, like, I feel like it's not like overrun the government,
they don't.
You know. But
Jody,
it's like,
Jody, look at our city, bro.
Yeah.
Look at this city.
No,
so my
you're
question,
right.
this is an easy question. Ready? Why are our streets so bad? Because we pay excise tax, bro.
Yeah.
Like, the state gives us money, but the city of Fall River collects excise tax to fund the streets.
Mm-hmm.
There is not a single street in this city that is not destroyed.
Yeah.
Okay. So to my question, one, who's in charge of that? And two, where's all the money that was supposed to go to fix the streets?
Yeah.
Like, where is that money? Right? And this is easy stuff. This is low-hanging fruit. Like, you don't have to go digging for it. Like, you can pretty much just see it right in front of you.
Yeah.
Why is it acceptable?
Dude, like, I don't know, dude. There's definitely a bunch of corruption going on. It's like fuckery, dude. There's a bunch of fuckery going on, like, especially with the 20 million lights on fucking.
Jody, why do they do it?
I don't fucking know.
I'm going to tell you why. You know why?
I wish
you know why they do it?
knew.
Because there's no accountability, bro. Nobody's getting, dude. Nobody. They do it and they get away with it.
Yeah.
Dude, if this mayor or any mayor knew that there were going to be consequences, like, hey, listen, if you do this, this is the consequence of what you're doing. Like, this is what's going to happen to you. Dude, they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. If I chopped off your hand for stealing shit, you don't have a hand to steal shit anymore.
No, I feel you. It's just people, dude. We got some slimy people in charge, and it's crazy. It's boggles my mind that these people don't fucking see it, dude.
So here's another question, bro. Dude, none of these people are new. Between the city council, between the mayor, like, everybody's been there like forever. Mm-hmm. So who do we blame? Whose fault is it? Because I can't imagine any of these people walking or driving through this city saying, gee, I'm so proud of our infrastructure. We have such amazing infrastructure. Because that's not the case.
No.
All right. So who is it? Like, is it right in front of us? Like, the people, like I told you before, like, who's responsible? Are they responsible? And should we be holding them accountable? Yeah. Because, dude, I go to city council meetings and the only person that shows up is Jordan.
Yeah.
And Jordan's like, hey, homeless people, it sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, but nobody's going up there going, hey, the streets. Hey, who's responsible for this? Hey, the fire department, right? They got rats. Like, no, none of that.
Absolutely.
Right? Because those are questions that I have. Like, I'm almost tempted to do, you know what I mean? The community time, sit down for 30 minutes and just say, I have questions.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna ask the questions, and you guys just answer when I'm done. Mm-hmm. And just the basics, dude. The basics. Like, why do we have asbestos in schools? Why do we have mold? Right? Why are the roofs leaking? Right? Why is there sexual abuse in the schools? Like, these are questions, dude. These are questions.
It's just, and you gotta understand, some of this stuff's been happening for a while too.
That's what I'm saying.
Way before I was born. You know. Mm-hmm. So it's like, this is just a long thing going, I guess. The people in charge don't like change. I don't fucking know, bro. But, like, them old people need to get the hell out of there and, like, get some younger-minded people like you, Loco, like, people.
Bro, it doesn't matter because no one shows up. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know, and I never realized it until I was involved in this last election.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I did everything in my power to support the vote. Like, that I wasn't supporting any one individual until the end, right? Because I had everybody on my show. But until the end, I finally chose Boomer because, honestly, without question, Boomer was
The one.
Boomer was the most logical, common sense. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, he was like attacking it
but-
head on. Like,
all right, but who showed up, dude? But who showed up to vote?
true.
How many people work for the city right now?
Are we talking about like city council wise?
Yeah, if you no, like government, like the Department of Public Maintenance, right?
Yeah.
Like them, like how many altogether people that work under the say Coogan umbrella?
Yeah.
How many employees are there in the city?
A lot.
Thousands, right?
Yeah, a lot.
Easy thousands. So just those people alone, dude, are voting.
Just alone,
Yes.
just for property management alone. I know, not for property management.
It's the Department of Maintenance.
Yeah, yep, DCM.
Yes.
Yep.
So just if you just think about that for a second. So if just by those odds, right? If those people are the ones that are showing up to, if everybody in the office said, "Hey, listen, you got to go vote. Like our jobs, like we got to keep Coogan in there because this is our
Yeah.
jobs, right? Like you don't want somebody else. Okay. So all these people show up to protect what I call the bottom feeders.
Yeah.
Like they all show up and they vote. So there's more of them showing up than actual residents of the city showing up to vote. That's the problem, bro.
And and the residents gotta understand, like, the change starts with you. It starts with you, not.
yeah, but they got to show up.
Yeah.
And it literally takes a drive down the street. Like just drive down the street and just flex your vote.
But I don't understand why people just don't give a fuck. I don't get it.
Because it's somebody else's problem.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you fill the city, and this is no hate to anybody, but if you fill the city with people that are dependent on the government, then you literally create a system that is dependent upon itself, right? So I know that right now I can get my government cheese, so I'm not going to fuck with that, right? Like I'm going to keep getting my government cheese. I tell the story often. When my mom came here, and she got her citizenship. My mom's an American citizen. They told her, like she could barely speak English, but they told her, hey, when you vote, you're blue. The R is for rich. For rich. R is for rich. D is blue. It's for you. That's who you are. You always vote D. Bro, my mother voted like that. I mean, as long as I can remember. She didn't know why. She was just told that these people represent me. I'm poor. They represent me, the poorness. And the Republicans, they represent the rich people. So to her, poor thing, like she's watching RTPI for news. You know what I mean? Excuse me. And so, what else is she going to do? So how many people like live in this city right now that get government checks that like are told? Because bro, let's be honest. Any one of these places where you go get assistance, they're liberal locations, right? These are not like they're liberal. They're all liberal. The people that work there are liberal. The idea is liberal. So the whole it's a constant. Hey, like let's keep the team together, right? Don't deviate. Don't deviate. So these people get their checks, they get the government cheese, and they're being told, hey, vote this way because we need to keep this. Like this is the only way this continues. If you vote a Republican in, then there's no more cheese for you. And so that's what happens, bro. To me, that's what happens.
Yeah.
And so when you have more people doing that than working and paying into the system, this is what you end up with. You end up with an impossibility, right? It's the anomaly. There's no way to get 100,000 people out to vote.
Yeah.
Right? Unless you literally threaten to take their properties away. If you told people, hey, listen, you can't live here anymore if you don't go vote.
Yeah.
If you with that only that exception, or hey, listen, your kid can't go to school tomorrow if you don't go vote. Without that exception, dude, nobody's gonna, right? Nobody's gonna do it.
Yeah. No. Seriously. And I don't know. As someone who's like a younger head, when I was before this year, actually, I wasn't like registered to vote. I didn't really care about it, because like it was just like one of those things where it's like it wasn't really my forte, Us young people are straying away from politics more and more.
Right.
Just because of like just because how like everybody's just asinine,
Mm-hmm.
It's just very like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like
motherfuckers ain't getting along, bro. If motherfuckers don't get along in the White House, the government shuts down. It's like, bro, come on, dude.
Yeah, but see how easy they are to do that? They do that because they're still getting paid. If they weren't getting paid, then they wouldn't stop it. But they know that it only hurts the people.
Yeah.
And so they do this tug and war.
And they don't give a fuck.
No, they don't care.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't care.
They don't give a shit.
They don't care.
They get a check at the end of the day. They don't give a fuck.
Right.
And you got veterans, homeless people, freaking kids who are starving, bro, because you got the government shut down, and they don't give a fuck.
They don't.
It's crazy. They're like, it's
people
not my
can't
kid.
get their medications. People
As long as it's not their friends or family, they don't give a fuck.
Yes. We need to reform our government.
Absolutely.
This whole, we need term limits. Like the idea that you're in for like 4 terms, and once you're in 4 terms, then
fucking you've been
health
a
insurance
senator
for the rest
for
of your
fucking
life.
20 years, dude. Like, come on.
You and your family have insurance for the rest of your lives. Like that's part of the gig.
That's crazy.
But they write their own rules. Like imagine having the ability to write your own raises.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's what they do, and that's exactly what they do.
That's sickening. It's crazy, bro. Because
dude, if you don't change it, like it's too late for me, bro. Like I'm sitting here ringing the alarm. If you don't change it, it's your generation that's gonna have to deal with this, dude. They will have you guys in chains. Mm-hmm. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be like you're gonna walk down the street like China. You're gonna walk down the street. There's gonna be facial recognition everywhere. You're not gonna be able to go anywhere without any. And people are funny. Don't record me on the street. Don't record me on the street, bro. Do you know how many times you're on camera?
Yeah.
Hey, do you know how they found the dude? You know the dude that shot the Brown University?
You're talking about the light cameras?
Yeah, that's how they found him.
Yeah, I know.
They did a search, a query, and said, how many red trucks passed through here? And they said within seconds, it gave him 2 matches, and
That's
one
crazy.
of the matches was him. Dude, so you're constantly on camera no matter where you go. Like you're always being watched. That's
trust me.
When did that happen? Like, did you allow that? Did you sign some agreement to say, the government can spy and watch me and do anything? Like, there's nothing you can't do, dude. Every corner, dude. You see the highways? Every overpass, they have a camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, there's nowhere to hide.
Nowhere.
So for example, I have the Easy Pass. So if I go on the Mass Pike, they know how fast I'm going. They know how far I'm going. They know when I'm getting off, when I'm getting back on.
You're just getting monitored. And they have that for like the what's it called, the progressive snapshot thing, where you just plug it into your car and then it tells you like if you hard brake.
Yes.
It is wild.
Yes.
That's wild to me.
But people don't realize that they're being tracked. Like everywhere you go,
and you
they
see
know.
me. I got small cameras. You got small cameras. So it's like, dude, it's crazy how this shit works, bro.
Right.
It's crazy. It's just crazy, man.
And then you have your phone. And if nothing is more obvious, like the Karen Reed trial, right? And how like when they were the prosecution, like, well, it shows that he went 80 steps in the house and that he went down 40 stairs and like they knew exactly his elevation. They knew how many steps he took. They know his elevation. They knew that he went down, that he came back up. Dude, that shit's crazy to me. Yeah. And nobody's going, hey, that's weird. Like, how do they know all that?
And then how when you're just talking about something, you see an ad pop up for it. It's like, dog, like that's wild to me, bro.
Yeah, and that's the problem is you agree to it, right? Because we the terms of agreement when we pick up our phone, we're all like agree. The thing's like 32 pages. Nobody's reading that, dude. And even if you read it, you wouldn't understand it. It's written in a way that you would need, like you would have to pass the bar exam. Like they write that in that legal jargon that nobody understands, bro. Nobody knows what the frick they're talking about. But it's on purpose because you're the product. Like everybody's like, oh, ChatGPT is free and Grok is free. No, nothing is free, man. Like you are the product. Like ChatGPT and Grok is learning on you. You're teaching it. Like you're the product.
Yeah, that's why like for personal stuff, I don't really use like ChatGPT and stuff. I only use it for like useful things. What you're supposed to use it for, to help you out. Like for an example, like if I didn't know how to specifically set up my camera, I would use ChatGPT and be like, "Oh, what's the right things I should use for this?" Boom, bada boom, bada bing. What something that everybody would know. Oh wow, Jody's a camera guy. Whoa.
Yeah, but see now you're helping the system.
Yeah.
It's learning. Like when you ask it a question, you're actually doing them a favor because that's what it wants. It wants to know how to answer your questions, right? And so you're the product. I mean, unbeknownst, like I use it too, dude. I use it because it makes things very easy for me. You know what I mean? And I appreciate, like, you know, even grammar. Like, English is my second language. Portuguese is my first language. So, you know, sometimes I write things and I'm like, oh, I should have used this instead of this. And if I run it through chat to be like, hey, can you just grammatically correct this? Because I think the substance of what I write is important. You know what I mean? Like, I still want it to be mine, but just grammatically check this and and it'll do that, right? It'll switch out a and for an it. You know what I mean? It'll do the right thing, and it sounds so much. I'm like, all right, well, I appreciate that. So the question that I'm leaning to is, does that make me dumber, bro?
No,
but because. Yeah, but I'm not challenging.
But
I'm not challenging my brain.
No,
you see what I'm
but
saying?
The thing is, what the difference is, because like, how I can put this is that, like, it doesn't really make you dumb, because, like, let's just say, all right, for an example, you know how me and Corey's relationship is. He's the brains, I'm the muscle. You know how it is. So with that being said, let's just say I don't have a skill that Corey has, like, such as writing blogs, but I need help with it. I'm gonna use ChatGPT for that, because that's a skill I don't have. I don't know how I can't write to save my life at all, you know. So like I would have that to help me versus like actually like.
Shorty, on us that fourth shot, the camera fourth shot.
That one right there.
Look at that.
That thing's beautiful right there. That's a nice shot right there.
Right.
You see the. Hi guys.
There he is. Yeah, that's a cool spot, man.
Yeah, it's
like,
a nice.
This place is just like revving up. You can tell it's starting again.
Yeah, it's so beautiful in here, man. I'm gonna grab another Sprite real quick.
Yeah, you've never eaten here before?
No, dude.
Okay,
I mean, I had a
time.
coffee with you. That's it.
Oh, that's right. We came in for the coffee before.
I had a
we went
coffee
to
with
city
you,
council meeting.
but that's it. But I just had my first burger here. I just finished it, and it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna be eating here.
I want to remind everybody to go down to 822 Eastern Avenue.
Yeah.
And they have to go down. Unwrapped gift. Bring it down there. And for every one unwrapped gift, it's an entry for the raffle that we're going to be announcing on Tuesday, the 23rd. It's $500 cash. So if you haven't done so already, please go down there and support this amazing organization.
And you could win $500
cash
from the Bobby Couto Show.
This is tax-free money. Like, you know, yeah, Uncle Sam, it's cash. So Uncle Sam doesn't know.
Yeah.
Uncle Sam doesn't know.
Unless if he watches this. I'm just kidding.
I know he probably knows not.
I'm about to go get a drink.
I don't think good. So yes, please go down there if you don't mind. Why is this? There we go. I don't know. This is annoying. My headphones. See, people are gonna watch me struggle with my headphones now. There we go. I fixed it. It's good. So yes, please go down 822 Eastern Avenue. Go down and say hi to Crystal for me, and drop off some gifts. And again, into the raffle. I would love to fill that box. I think we have a few more tickets. I mean, I bought a massive roll of tickets, and I think there's a few left. I'll have to check in with her tomorrow, and maybe I'll put a post out there. And actually, I'm going to stop by on the 23rd anyway. We're going to do the raffle, so please don't forget about that. If you're home tonight, get out of the house, because today was a monsoon. It was absolutely crazy. I was down here setting up for most of the day, and the wind was ridiculous. And I mean, it was just out of control. And the power went out. So I'm like, oh, great. If the power goes out, all this for nothing. But I spent a majority of the day here setting up for this. And I'll tell you, like, the vibe in this place is just awesome. And I was sitting here working, and one of the I got to get his name, one of the cooks, one of the chefs comes over, and he's like, hey, man. He's like, you want a burger? And I'm like, you know what, bro? I would love a burger. And then he says, what do you want on it? I'm like, it's like asking a kid what they want, like Toys R Us, or whatever you want. I'm like, oh, man, I want lettuce, tomato, ketchup. He's like, dude, the works. He's like, you want pickles and bacon? Bro, I took a picture of it. And I know I said this to you earlier, dude. I think it could be the best hamburger I've ever eaten in my life, dude. Like, it was, dude, yeah, it was just it was like a smash burger. The meat was all hanging out, but it wasn't drippy, so the bun was nice and firm. Like, there was no drip in the bun. And the lettuce, dude, and the tomato was fresh. And then the onions.
Yo, you know what's crazy? People still don't have no power in Fall River.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Boomer was telling me that.
That's who commented it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So yeah, he's supposed to come down tonight. I was kind of hoping he'd come down tonight.
Hey, there's power over here, Boomer. Come down.
I know. Well, he said his kids are home. Yeah, the kids are all there. You can't leave them in. He's like, you know what? If you're anything, Boomer, you should have a generator. Like, why don't you have a generator, bro? You know what I mean? He lives out there. I'm not going to say where he lives, but he lives in the woods. He lives towards Dartmouth.
Oh,
in the
my
woods
goodness.
towards, like, You know what I mean? The other reservoir.
Yeah,
you know what I
I
mean?
know what you're talking about.
So he's way out there, and of course they lose power out there because there's trees. When I lived in Berkeley, I'll tell you what, man. I lived in the woods, and not only that, my driveway was like almost like a quarter of a mile long. So I had like 6 poles on my property. I will tell you, dude, I lived there for like 10 years, 9 years, like 10 years. I think we lost power like once. Dude, like for whatever reason, TMLP, dude, they are no joke. And if power goes out, like, dude, within 15 minutes, the shit's back up again. Like, and I wonder if they could do it, why can't they do that shit here? You know what I mean?
Actually, no, you'd be surprised. Like, I lived in I live in the projects. So, what was I gonna say? So, like, when the power goes out, we have a backup generator, so it automatically turns on the power within like 10 minutes. And
where you live right now?
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, and that did not happen today though. I waited like 30 minutes to an hour, and then it popped back on. And I was like, all right.
You know why? Because the automatic.
Dude, I had no type
somebody had to go over there and
yeah,
hit the button. That's why.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
Because it got bad. Like I was on the phone with Aunt this morning, and so I had my window open because it was nice. It was beautiful. So I just had the window open, my fan on. It was hot, and then all I hear is like, and I look outside. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's fucking 60 miles per hour wind, bro.
No
that
joke.
shit's wild, bro. I was like, so I closed the window. I'm on the phone with Aunt still, and then out. Nothing, bro. And now I was like, well, I'm screwed. I have no way to text anybody right now. No way to tell time. Fuck.
You still don't have your phone?
No.
Dude, how long's it been? How long's it been without your phone?
2 weeks.
Wow, dude.
2 weeks, no phone. Hey, dude. Hey, I do pretty
You
good
do,
without a
you know
phone,
what?
right?
You do all right without a phone, bro.
I'm not like killing myself.
No,
or
true.
anything,
You do all right. You do.
Yeah,
You do.
I'm 26 years old and I don't have a phone, so you know, I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I got my laptop, but I mean, like, I'm here with no phone, so here I am.
Nick's here.
Yes.
Nick's here. Come on in, Nick. Come on in. Right here, bro. Right here, brother. Lit up today. Sorry, buddy. It's a little off balance. It's just they're heavy. My friend. Yeah, you're good, right? Awesome. You good there? And then Jody will turn you on. Yeah, you got to turn him on, Jody. What, is he 2? I think he's 2. There we go. So I was just telling him about, dude, I had a burger. Like, I was sitting here, I've been here since early this morning. And one of your cooks comes over and he's like, bro, he's like, you want a burger? And I'm like, dude, and I'm like, you know what? That'd be great. I would love a burger. Dude, he came over. He's like, what do you want on it? I'm like, oh, lettuce, tomato, you know, usual. Dude, it came out. Bro, the meat was just hanging over the side of the bun. The bun was so fresh. The bacon was amazing. And I actually thought, I'm like, dude, that's probably one of the best burgers I've ever eaten in my life.
Thank
dude.
you. I appreciate that.
Like, you know, dude, I appreciate you, bro. It was amazing. It was so good, dude. Dude, and then the chip fries were just like over the top, man. I appreciate you, bro. And you're doing amazing things over here, man. Like, this is our second time here.
Yes.
And I'm so grateful for this, dude. Like, just so much happening. Obviously, with the comedy show tonight, we're doing a little giveaway. We've got the $50 gift card to the Brewhouse. We've got a $25 gift card to second place, and then we got the third place prize with some candy here for the ugly sweater contest.
All looks great.
So if anybody's not down here, I don't know what they're waiting for to get down. Are we sold out?
I mean, not sold out since it's a free event.
Yeah, it's
we
a free
don't sell
event.
tickets. We don't really, we feel like everything's just, so there's no. But
Well.
yes, we are at capacity. We're at full reservations. Might be some bar seats left open. First come, first serve. But
Bro, can we talk a little bit about that? How great that is, dude, right? Like,
it's
is
a
that a
great
great feeling,
It's
bro?
a phenomenal
Yeah,
feeling.
but this is because of your actions, right? Like, this is what brought you here. Like, because you know what? A lot of people open restaurants, and I don't think they put the effort into the vibe, the energy, right? Because that's so important,
It's
bro.
huge. It's huge.
Right?
It's almost just as important as the product that you're selling.
Yeah.
It has to be comfortable. People want to go there. There has to be a reason for someone to go down there. And what's the reason? Why are they enjoying themselves? And how do you stand out a little bit?
And so now you've got tequila lime, right? Like that's.
So that's we got some things in the works. Yeah.
So what are you thinking there? Like, you thinking about the vibe, like changing the vibe? You thinking maybe like what you have some ideas and maybe some insight that.
So, I'd love to talk about it, but right now, I'm going to hold off a little bit on that.
Okay. All right.
So, yes, we do have some things in the work.
Yeah.
Hopefully, some big announcements coming
So
in the
are
new
you guys
year.
open for business? Like, are you or no?
So that's no, that's not official yet.
Not official
So
yet. Okay,
correct. Yeah. So we got
okay.
some things in the work.
All right. I don't want to. I don't want to mess anything up.
No.
Yeah.
We've got some good things coming and some big news to come. Hopefully, first of the year. But yeah. So right now,
Because I'm looking forward to it. I want to get there.
Focus on doing a lot of good things next year.
Yeah.
Next year is very close,
Yeah,
but we have
yeah.
a lot of things that we're really looking forward to, especially here. We have a brand new menu we're featuring out first of the year.
Yeah.
Really try to amplify, just kind of build up what we already have going.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to it. You know.
So more fish, right? You want to bring more fish
A little
in?
more seafood. Yep, we're gonna do a nice fish. We're gonna do a nice shrimp scampi.
Okay.
So I think 2 more seafood dishes. We really don't have much on our menu right now in the way of seafood, and that was just because being new and what we have to work with, we just kind of kept it simple in the beginning. And simple worked. Simple is working. So now we feel we're in a position where we can grow, expand, and add some stuff. So we're gonna do a nice baked haddock. We're gonna do a nice shrimp scampi, along with a homemade meatloaf. As most of our stuff is homemade,
hungry.
as you know.
Yeah.
But yes, we have a lot of really good new things coming in. We're going to really try to keep on this pace of these comedy shows and these Sinatra nights and these entertainers, just to really keep the weekend vibe going and comfortable. And
Dude, but even just to stop in, like to stop in, like, you know what? I noticed it more now since we talked, and that is, like, I drive by here on purpose.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, Nick was right. There are parking spots. Like, there are places.
Yeah,
there-
it's-
right? Like, there are, and so far, I got here this morning.
Yep.
I got a great parking spot up front because I unloaded in this monsoon and the tornado we had today. And then I came back shortly after, and I parked literally across the street. So,
Yeah.
like, dude, the parking is here. So if anybody's like, hey, the parking, dude, I have yet to.
ideal, no, but it works. You know, it works.
Yeah,
You might have to go around the block once. You might have to park a little bit farther than the front door. But more times than not, there's a space that's relatively a close proximity to our front door.
Yeah.
So ideal, is it ideal not having a parking lot? No, it never is.
Yeah.
But, you know, for the situation we are downtown, I mean, if you get any other city, New Bedford and Providence and the bigger cities, you're expected to walk anyway, you know? So it's a little more forward. It's not as obviously big as those other cities, Providence and Boston. But when you're downtown in this kind of setup that we have, you work with what you got.
Yeah.
So this is what we have, and we're working with it.
Oh, geez, what do we got here? Marco's in the house. Marco, come on in, buddy. Come on in. What is this? What is this? Oh, dude, is this wrapped? This is wrapped, dude. This isn't even open. I'll take that one.
That was like,
Wow.
that was,
Look at this. Look at this. Can you see this? Can everybody see this? Look at this.
can we show that on the air?
Yeah, why not? This is an adult show.
Yeah.
You got that for me, Jody? Can you reach it? If not, I'll do it. Dude, I'd love to play this right now. We'd be jamming out.
Yeah.
You got him? He's crooked. All right, we're good. We're good. We're on the fly. We're doing the fly here. Dude, welcome.
Right?
Marco Andrade, man. Thank you. Welcome to the show. You found one. You found one.
I did. I found one.
Where'd you find it? Can you get him on?
Come on in too. Come on.
Mike.
You're coming
His
on?
mic.
No.
Is that DJ Inkognito over there?
That's DJ Inkognito.
You got to
right
make a
there.
shot, but you got to. You can't just
He-
pop in. You got to
he's-
say hello.
he
You got
can't
to
just-
come on over, bro. Hey, what's up, man?
yeah.
Nice to meet you, DJ. How you doing, man? Hey,
He's still setting up, actually.
yeah, dude. If you don't mind a little bit, you come on over.
I'm not gonna tire.
He just wants to drink.
All right, we'll get him a drink. We'll get him a drink.
There you go. You got room? Yeah.
There we go. Excellent,
Yeah.
dude. Can you tell me about this? Tell me about this.
It's a CD. That's what we used to play music on.
In the good days.
People don't recognize that. They don't know
No.
what that is.
That's
That's
that was
amazing.
mine.
This
Yeah,
is
you remember
crazy, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I probably went in and bought all those.
Cold hard cash. Speaking of cold hard
FYI.
cash, if you bring one
Yep,
toy
that's
down,
right.
$500 cash. So 822 Eastern Avenue. Go down, bring one brand new unwrapped gift, and you'll get her. Is this for me?
That's
You're
for
gonna
you,
keep
man.
this.
That's-
Is this
no,
really for me?
Yeah.
Dude, you have to autograph this
Oh,
for me.
yeah.
Dude, no, legit.
We gotta get your boy
But
so he
thank
knows
you.
that I was autographing it.
Dude,
on the
that's
CD.
amazing. He's gonna be all over this. I can already tell. Dude, I gave him like 4 shout outs. So
Oh,
I did an episode last week.
Yeah.
And with Kristen Arpa with the Citizens to Citizens, and we did the episode the week before here.
Yes.
We were all
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
And dude, like I realized it after because I watched it, and as soon as the show started, he's like, "Hey, where's my shout out?"
Yeah,
and
of
I
course.
felt like a jerk because he sat in the whole episode with
he
me,
did, actually, yeah.
and I didn't give him a
Well,
shout
he
out. You know what I
co-hosted
mean?
with you the whole night, pretty much.
Yeah, I did mozzarella sticks and all.
Yeah, he was chewing away.
He was doing all right. Yeah, that kid does all right, dude. He's
Nah,
got a couple of new songs out that
He
are
does,
pretty
yeah,
hot. They're
he's-
pretty hot.
So he's got a new song with I believe Bubba Sparks, right? He said
Yes.
he had done that.
Yes.
They collaborated on the song, so
Yeah.
that's gonna be pretty cool. I can't wait to hear that. I actually can't wait to hear his Portuguese song
I don't want to hear that too.
because he's gonna do a Portuguese.
I didn't know
that's
he was coming out with a Portuguese song.
He is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is.
He's doing
Of course he
Portuguese.
is. Dude, why wouldn't he? Well, what do we have now? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
is Sandro G? Is that it? It's just Sandro G.
Yeah,
Everything.
you know Sandro DJ.
Yeah, right. Sandro G. Jr. Like
Yeah,
it's the.
yeah.
So why not a little bit of loco? Throw some loco in there, mix it
Yeah,
up a little
yeah,
bit.
no,
you know what I mean?
seriously.
But I think that's what he said. He's going to shake the tree a little bit. I think people are going to be a little messed up for that. So listen, if anyone's not down here yet, we're doing a giveaway for the. You might win it, bro, with this one. I don't know.
I
wore my
daughter
I wore
picked
my
out this
Batman
shirt,
one.
actually.
Yeah,
My daughter picked this one up.
she did. Where'd you get it? Where'd you go? TJ Maxx?
No, it was Walmart.
Oh, even better, dude. Even that.
That's quick.
To Walmart, you can get whatever you want. Whenever you
Where's
want.
Inkognito? Where's your shirt? He's
Yeah, where's yours?
He's wearing
He looks better than all of us,
He's
dude.
wearing Burberry.
Yeah, right? Right? He looks better than all of us.
I just said it's a baby shower dress shirt.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. He looks great. Like ready for church.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not me. Not me. I'm Batman over here.
Oh,
Yeah. Listen, I wanted to ask you something. I'm
Yes.
so glad you guys are here. What does it take to run a restaurant, man? Like, and I know it's a broad question, but ordering food and getting knowing how much inventory to order. Like, who does all that? Is that all you? Are you doing all
Yes,
that?
I am. Yes,
Dude, that's
Yep.
monumental, bro. Because I actually thought to myself, like, you sit here and you watch all these people. You see the coffee, right? Because somebody's got to order the coffee.
Yep.
You had an issue here, like you have to go get for the hot chocolate.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like,
Well, yeah,
right,
they sold us
like-
out the day of the parade when they sold us out.
So, like,
gallons
dealing
and
with that,
gallons.
dude.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, I can imagine.
Honestly, it's like anything else. It's just effort. It's time and effort. You know, a little bit of it goes a long way,
Yeah.
especially in this industry. But yeah, I mean, that's really all it is. It's time and effort. You learn.
Yeah.
You grow. You're gonna make mistakes. You learn from your mistakes, and you just keep going.
So what do you do differently now? What do you do differently now that what you weren't doing when you started all this?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I would say adapting. I think when you start doing something, you kind of have a set with what we're going to do, and then maybe going too long without changing. All right, why is this not working? And it'll work itself out. No, we need to change. We need to change something. And I think just adapting is huge.
Where do you feel that the most? Is it more in your staff, like when you just become stagnant? Do you see that in your staff?
No,
not
I
being
mean,
excited?
no, my staff. I mean, obviously loyalty and having a staff that has been here for a long time. That's huge because once you have consistency, once you have the repertoire and everyone's on the same page, that's huge. So, and I don't think the staff is phenomenal here. I mean,
but like I think if you're
I'll
doing
second that.
if you're doing the
Yeah,
same
it's-
thing, oh, they're amazing.
Listen, I'll be
They're
honest.
amazing.
I work at a lot of places. I do a lot of bars, a lot of restaurants and stuff like that. And you, and I'm not saying this because you're sitting right there. You honestly have some of the most
Thank
solid
you.
staff
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's-
around. you know.
we have for this size restaurant, obviously we don't have a big staff. We got 10, 12 people maybe at most. But at least half of those have been here almost since day one.
Yeah.
And in the restaurant business, 2 years might not seem like a long time, but the restaurant business, 2 years is a long time.
Sure,
You're
sure.
either it's usually either for 2 months or you're there for 10 years.
Right,
So
right,
to have people
right,
here,
right.
almost half the staff since day one,
Yeah.
that's huge. And now they can now grow and teach the new people coming in.
Sure,
So
sure.
it's
But it's a little bit more than that because even today I'm sitting here working and I'm just watching and I'm watching them run out from behind the counter to open the door for people
Yeah.
to let them in. Obviously people that are struggling,
Yeah.
they need some help. They're not standing there watching them struggle to open the door. They're literally running around the counter and
Yes.
trying to help people. And to me, that's the difference, bro. You know what I mean? It's the things
It's the little
people
things. It's
do
the little things.
when nobody's watching. They don't know that I'm
yeah,
watching.
yeah.
They don't know
Yeah.
that I'm here. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, and you should be proud of that, man.
Oh,
You
thank
really
you.
should.
I am proud of that.
Bro, because I think it's a representation when you show up, right?
Yes.
When you say you're going to do something, when
Correct.
you show up, right? When you're there, people see that,
Right.
and I think when people see that, they're drawn to it. Well, this
course.
guy keeps his word. He does what he says he's going to do.
Yep.
I want to be a part of this, right? And I keep telling everybody that. I was like, oh, how do you do it? You know what? It's an easy answer. Build something great. Because everybody wants to be a part of something
Yes.
great.
Yes.
If
Yeah.
you build something great, you don't have to convince people to show
No.
up. They want to
They
be
wanna
there.
do it.
That,
Absolutely.
right? Like that's
No, I agree.
Right, that's the easy one. You know
It
what I
is.
mean? And just like you, bro, like doing what you do. This is not something that everybody's doing. Where you're like, oh, that guy's doing it, so I'm just going to do it just like him. Like this is a very unique way to earn a living, bro.
Oh, it is, man. It's not easy, and especially because I mean you got to remember. So what we do, a lot of bar owners and restaurants and bars and nightclubs, I mean, they all think they can do it. And then they realize it becomes difficult.
Right,
you know?
right.
And it's not only doing so basically you got to go out and you have to find the resources. You got to get all those resources. You got to find the right bands. You got to find the right comedians. You got to find the right DJs. So and I mean, it's hard to put together a good network network and work in those spots.
Yeah.
And you know, when you're doing a spot like this, I mean, Nick's got a lot on his hands. So now to add entertainment on top of that,
Right.
It's
Right.
and believe me, sometimes dealing with entertainers, it's difficult.
Right.
You
But
know?
see, but I imagine,
it's
dude-
difficult dealing with me. I know this. 'Cause I
Right.
call him
You're
at
the
least
easy part.
He seems
3-4
like an
times
easy-
a day.
Yeah, you know, it's not too hard to get
Part of
along
my
with.
day. I just
Right.
get used to it. It's part of my day.
But dude, but I imagine like even what you do, you have to be careful, right? Because I imagine there are other people doing what you do.
Oh, absolutely,
Right? There's
yeah.
only so many people out there, right? There's only so many DJ Incognitos
Absolutely,
out there.
yeah.
So what happens when you pick the guy and now this other guy is poaching, going, "Hey, dude, if you do it for me, I'll do it $100 more."
Correct.
Like I don't think people know.
And Incognito here, he'll I know he'll agree with me. You do have what we call DJ $50. So I'll come into your place for $50, and that's all you got to pay me. Give me a bar tab at $50. And you're going to get exactly what you paid for.
Right,
DJ
exactly,
$50.
exactly.
You know,
Yeah,
it's-
right. And as the
it
night
is
goes
what
on,
it
it doesn't get any better.
No.
It typically gets worse. Yeah. Right?
Listen, he knows this.
But dude, but you have, we talk and you tell me these cool stories, like you're talking to like Matt Rife, and like these
Yeah.
are the people that you're mingling with. You know what I mean? So
I mean, not on a regular, but
no, dude, but more so than anybody else,
I mean,
right? I don't know anybody else talking to Matt
I've
Rife. Do
come
you?
across
Like, I don't
him.
know, right? Like, I
No,
don't.
And
not
I
yet,
came
not
across
yet, at
him.
least.
Well, one of the venues that we worked at, Mid-Each
Yeah.
and Providence, he's been there quite a few times. Yeah. Who, me? Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I do network.
Maybe now we'll get him down here now. Maybe we'll get him down here after this.
Right.
Maybe we'll hear this. And
But
Yeah,
he
get down
seems to
here.
be like he's one of those guys that just shows up, right? Like one of those
Yeah.
guys that all of a sudden,
Pop up.
no kidding. Yeah.
No, we get him on the way.
Yeah, get on that.
He's like dust. He's everywhere.
There it is. There it is. I love that. I love that. That's hilarious. Yeah. But dude, it's, again, mingling with people like that, and you're running a business. Like you're still running a business. You have a family, and you know what? I'll say this. People might not know this, dude. Every time you come to set up, you have your daughters with you. You usually have both. One is sick, but you usually have your.
Yeah, she was sick today.
Yeah, but bro, nobody does that.
That's-
Nobody brings
Somebody's
their kids to
got
work.
to tell them how to do it right. That's
Correct,
why they come
yeah.
in.
Mr. Chris Peckham in the house, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
Chris
Welcome
Peckham.
in. How you doing, my man? Good to see you. That's right.
Yeah, no, it's definitely important. I keep my daughters involved with
Yeah.
everything. I mean, it's,
No, but that-
you know.
nobody
and
does
that's
that.
why I give kudos to Nick for most of the events that we do here are all family friendly events.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that's at this point in my age, that's what I try to do. I'm trying to stay. I mean,
Likewise.
listen. This man right here can tell you, I've partied. So
Right.
We're not going to get into that.
Yeah, I'd love to get into that. I would love. He won't let me, but I'd love to get into that. Yeah.
I would get on the microphone at some of the clubs that he was. The owners would be like, "Shut up!
No
Take
more.
the mic away from him."
No more. No more.
Yeah. Take the mic away. But listen, can you do me a favor? Can you say this?
That's right. Right. Yeah. But dude, I could imagine like being, back in the day, we're not talking
Yeah.
about right now,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you're a family man and all those things. But back in the day, you're in the middle of like the hot scene, right? Like everything that's happening, all the cool new music, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you know what? Maybe it's different. You know what? No, not maybe. Absolutely. Music's not what it used to be, right? Like, remember the attachment to TRL, right? The magazines, right? Like, all of
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
like everybody was so attached to these artists, right? And we didn't have the social media, so if they didn't read it in the magazine, or if they didn't see it on MTV,
Well, didn't they just get rid of MTV? Isn't that like the beginning of the year or something like that? They're
no more MTV.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
So MTV that's gone. It's
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been all over the news. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's almost like a slow means to an end anyway. I mean, how long? They don't even play music anymore,
No,
right? I
it's
mean,
that's been 10 at least.
Right.
Probably
Yeah,
at least 10 years.
and then VH1 came out, and you're like, oh, at least VH1 plays
Same thing,
music.
yeah.
And then they
No.
did the same thing. Yeah, they started playing the reruns from MTV. You know what I mean? And then they did some great. Listen, hey, look.
Yeah.
I
By
don't
the end
care.
of 2025, MTV will be shutting down.
Oh wow, that's crazy. I think we'll all agree that influence, right? TV is influence, right?
yeah.
If Taylor Swift's doing it, everyone's going to do it. So then MTV is like
Yeah.
16 and pregnant,
Yeah.
right? And then like
Well, MTV killed. What is it? Wasn't it the MTV killed the radio? song?
right? Yeah.
And now social media is killing.
Absolutely, right,
Everything else.
right. But you think how influential that was, and how many young ladies went out and did things like, you know what I mean, just in the name of to be famous,
Yeah,
to be the next Kardashian. You know what I mean? Just the Kardashians in themselves that shaped a whole right?
Oh, yeah.
A whole generation.
Generation,
A whole generation. And even now, they're still influential, right? Like, a lot of things happening with them. So, but you wonder, at this day and age, like, what's next, right? Our parents, so I like to think to myself, like, my daughter is raising the next generation, my granddaughter, right? And she now says, no iPad for you. Like, if you're going to get the iPad, it's like for an hour, it's very monitored. Where, you know, again, it's the example that I use is like cigarettes in the 50s. Like, doctors are like, hey, you stressed? Here, have a cigarette, right? Oh, a cigarette. You stressed out? Here, have a cigarette. Like, and then they'd be like, it's okay. But then all of a sudden, here come the 70s. You're like, hey, everybody's dying of lung cancer.
Yeah.
Cigarettes are bad. Cigarettes are not good for you, right? So now, and I think that's what social media is. I think we're now seeing the actual results of what social media has done to a society. There was a woman on my social media who married a chat. Did you see this? She married.
No.
She was in love with the chat
GB
persona.
whatever
It was on the news. She's in a dress. And
So she married. So this was a fake person?
Yes. Well, it's not fake to her. It's not fake to her.
So wasn't it like? Isn't there a song out right now, country? Like that's
yes, dude.
It's
all
not even
AI.
a real artist.
Nobody knows.
It was all made by AI.
Yes.
I did see that.
Dude, how crazy is that?
Yeah, that's
There's a guy in the city that does that. I call him out every time for it. He bugs out on me every time. It's so funny.
he does the same thing.
Yeah, he
Got me.
Yeah,
Got me.
no, because I
Is
told.
his name Marco? No.
Nah.
Right?
I'm not gonna call.
Right?
I'm not gonna
No,
call
I
him out.
get it, yeah, I get it.
Is it cold hard cash? But I caught the video, right? And the guy's like, Fall River is the place to do. And I'm like, wow, what a cool rap about Fall River. I'm like, this is fire.
Really?
And he's like, Bobby, it's AI. It's not real.
Really? So the whole thing is fake.
Yeah. Okay, so I be heavily in the music scene and locally, and I know people who make music. You know, I've made my own music too.
Okay, yeah.
I know the work and I know the sound.
Yeah.
I can tell the difference between AI made music and real music.
Yeah.
You know, you can just tell by the sound of it. I don't know what it is. It's
You know
too
what it is?
perfect.
It's not smart.
too
It's not
perfect.
smart enough yet. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty soon. You won't be able to tell.
The thing is,
That's crazy.
right, right.
The thing is with AI music is that it's too perfect for someone to like for it to be out. It should be in like either Atlanta or
Yeah,
Hollywood. You
correct.
feel me?
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
too perfect for it to be like that, and then the video matching up with it just doesn't make sense.
God, it's crazy.
You know. So me personally, I could just point that out.
Yeah, but how much money do you make before somebody realizes it? Right.
True.
Right.
Well,
Everybody's
I mean, it's like the modern day Milli Vanilli.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Milli Vanilli.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yes.
it was all studio singers.
Yes.
You know, all studio singers, and
Yes.
these two guys looked the part. They
Yep.
said, "Hey, all you got to do is lip sync, and we're going to get people to sing." And
Yeah.
yeah, it gets right. Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah.
and they actually
Dude,
won,
and if that
they won
if,
Grammys.
if that backup,
right? They won a Grammy.
Yeah, they did. They won
had to give
Grammys. They had to give them back.
Yeah.
But dude, if that track didn't skip, dude, we wouldn't even know
We
that
would've never
today. We
known.
would have never known.
And you know what the funny thing is? He was Fab, I believe. It was Fab that was just recently in the area.
Yeah.
He was for a freestyle show that Entourage Productions put on, and Fab is actually performing, and he just got nominated for a Grammy.
Did he really?
Yeah,
I heard him sing.
like-
Isn't it kind of like
Yes,
this?
yeah, that's right. At the Venus
It's dropping
Violence
like
Fonzie, yeah.
this.
So,
Right?
so he's actually singing now. It's all. It's
Hey,
all
good
of
for
his-
him.
He's doing all live shows, and he just got
And
nominated.
the other
for a
one
Grammy.
threw himself off a cliff.
Yeah, the
off
other
a
one,
balcony,
unfortunately,
right?
passed away. Yeah, it's suicide. But
Ugh.
yeah, that was he couldn't deal with the.
Was
and there was just a lot.
Yeah, just a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot to go through.
I mean,
And then
when you
people
turn on the
see
TV
you,
for a point, and
Yeah.
I mean, and every joke was, and this is before social.
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That's what
think
I'm saying.
about it.
This is before social. Yes,
media.
imagine social media.
You know, this is
Yeah.
way before social media.
Yeah.
And it was just, yeah,
Yeah.
it was horrible. You know,
Yeah.
but, yeah.
And now you have a generation of kids listening to it, and they don't even know because
Yeah.
if you watch the what was that, the Mandela Brothers?
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
watch that,
Yeah, yeah.
they
I
were
did
playing
watch
it,
that,
and
yeah.
people were like, "Oh, this is so hot! We love this
Yeah.
song." Nobody has any
No, I have no
idea
idea what it
what
is.
the
Yeah,
history
yeah.
is behind that. No one knows that it was Milli Vanilli.
But
That's
watch out, man.
nuts.
They're going to create an AI.
It's a good thing, but it's also.
Yeah,
know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna create an AI DJ. soon.
It's going to be DJ. They're going to call it Inkognito. You're not going to be able to tell. It's going to be DJ Inkognito. You're never going to know.
YouTube DJ.
I wouldn't
Box.
doubt if you can already do it already.
Probably, I wouldn't doubt it.
Honestly,
You know?
I wouldn't doubt it. Like, with everything going on, you can do everything with AI. Honestly, like I know people who make AI music videos.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
it's
Yeah, I've seen
crazy.
that.
It's
Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah.
man. It's wild.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
And again, it's he who has the most money goes the furthest.
Yeah,
because
it's true.
if you can buy and create these AI agents, it'll do whatever you want, bro. You know, we were just talking about your inventory and you manage it. You could literally program an AI agent and it would do everything
yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it would
yeah,
be like
yeah.
you're ordering too much tomato sauce.
Right.
You're
Oh,
ordering
there's
right.
actually
Like,
programs already like that.
Right.
So I mean, what's the liquor one there? Isn't it John Taffer?
John
the guy
Taffer
from
has one,
Rescue?
yeah.
He has one
We
from
have his
Bar
PO,
Rescue.
we use his POS system
Yeah,
here. So
okay, yeah,
we have a lot
yeah,
of stuff,
yeah.
And that stuff is good for that kind of thing. So I'm still very old
Yeah.
school. I'm still pen and paper and doing it on.
Yeah,
you
but
know,
you're a bartender at heart, right? Like that's where it all
I'm
started. for
trade,
you.
and I'm still old school where I do like to do it all by
Mixologist.
hand.
He's the
you
old
know,
school kind of guy.
Yeah. But
Like stuck it in
this,
there.
in this kind of size environment here, I can get away with that. You know, if I had a much bigger place, it'd be a little more difficult. But I'm still pretty as old school as I get.
Have you
know?
seen that TikTok now? Like you put like 4 or 5 different liquors in there.
Listen, I've never been on TikTok.
Really?
I am not kidding.
Wow.
My daughters see it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
Yeah, not a
it's
TikToker.
called a personal
You're
bartender.
not, are you on it? Yeah, no,
It's
I'm
a
not on
personal
it.
bartender. It's circular, right?
Yeah.
You fill it with 3 different alcohols, and then you put your glass
Oh, you
in
put
it.
your glass. I started actually. I actually saw that on Instagram. Yeah,
Right?
yeah. You can
Yeah,
buy like
okay,
you
Instagram.
You
Yeah,
can buy
yeah,
that
yeah.
like at Target, isn't it? Is it? You can buy it in the stores. Yeah.
Well, how cool is that though?
Yeah.
Like, so if you like, you know,
Play some bartenders,
right? If you just
But I
hit
mean,
a
eventually
button.
it will. Eventually,
Well,
we'll
yeah.
have those at
Yes.
the bar, and
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the big clubs. I know some clubs. You know, the big clubs. They have all the automated shop
Yeah,
bars.
yeah, yeah,
to really
yeah.
cut. That's how you cut your waste, and you
Yeah.
cut your overpouring and your
Yeah.
3 drinks.
Yeah.
And it's all regulated.
And some will-
Credit
and
card,
some people will
there's automatic
say
pours, and it's how
consistency,
your
right?
margins, it's all
Yeah.
consistency, it's all
Right.
that. So some
Yeah.
big places are already doing that, and
Right.
you know.
Do you think it's worth it?
I think if you have if you have the kind of volume that it can, I think I definitely do, because again, it's just so you know, in nightclubs, you know how much volume comes in and out of there,
right.
Yeah.
and
Right.
the overpouring, the spillage, the under
What's
the
a
table.
bottle of like whiskey worth in like in a bar? Like so, let's say a bottle of Johnny Walker Black. Like
Johnny
what-
Walker,
yeah, to retail. Like if
Right.
to pour it
I mean,
out.
honestly, nowadays, you know, everyone has this assumption, and it used to be back in the day where, you know, say 20 years ago, bottle of Captain in the liquor store was $20, but through us, we could get through the vendors for $9. You know, like
yeah,
10
yeah.
Nowadays, it's not like that. You know, I pay through the vendors. A bottle of Tito's is $26.
So it's about the same price.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
you're
what
buying
we
liquor
pay.
store, you're
Yeah.
paying $27.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
there's
yeah,
not
yeah.
these crazy, you know, now
it's
obviously you
about
can
the
buy
same,
in bulk and volume. You can get some
Yeah.
discounts and deals, but it's not like it used
What
to
is
be.
it? Yeah,
Casamigos paying 50,
Yeah.
you know,
I
paying
wish I had a mic
$50
for
a
him.
bottle for
I wish I had a little
Casamigos.
mic.
You know, so it's the same.
Yeah.
We're not really getting those crazy discounts that you used to think. It's just, and that's where the margins come in. Why they're razor thin sometimes.
Well, because you think a lot of these places are survived by the alcohol. Like
course.
if they're
Oh,
not,
yeah.
if they're not
Of
selling
course.
drinks, like you can't survive.
What is it,
like
like
it literally keeps
300% technically,
Yeah,
right?
food
Right.
is because you mean your
300% on every bottle.
Yeah, your
Right.
food is already razor thin margins. Food is
Yeah.
very tough, especially
Is it
nowadays.
300?
It's supposed to be. Yeah, it's right around 300% per bottle.
So I would imagine it should
Yeah,
be.
yeah,
right?
yep. And I mean, if you can get away with, if you can do that on those, that's great,
Yeah.
because then it's going to offset your food
Yeah.
cost, which is
Correct.
much higher than that. So
Right, right,
yeah,
right,
it's
right.
all numbers. It's all numbers. It's
Well,
all
then you
numbers
start
game.
getting
It's
into
all
like, you know what? But like, for example, everybody loves an espresso martini, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
so I know, right?
Did
But,
you?
but that takes effort, right? Because now you're not look.
We have one of the best. We have
pouring
one
a
of the best
whiskey.
around. We have one of the best
Yes, you
arounds.
do. Yes, you do.
Just
I
want to
agree.
put that out there.
You can pour a whiskey, right? And there's no effort. Like
Right.
it's a glass and you
Right.
pour it in. Espresso martini, you got to turn the
Yeah.
machine on. You got to
Make
run
it fresh.
electricity. You got to pour it like this, and the employee
espresso
like,
properly and-
exactly.
Yeah, right,
so
yeah, yeah.
there's a cost for that,
Of course.
right? So
Yeah.
you're not making. I don't think you would make the 300% on something like that because your cost is more just to make.
Yeah,
it.
and obviously all those numbers are averages. You're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
make 300 on average.
Yeah, yeah.
One drink on a bottle of whiskey, you might make 500 because you pour it out of the bottle, you put tonsils in a glass, and you give it to them.
Yeah.
But with something else with more in depth or more ingredients, you might be getting 200. So the average is what he's talking about. But
Yeah.
and same thing with food. Everything's just an average.
Yeah,
try to hit your numbers, and you go from there.
Yeah, place is packing in. I just saw Taylor's
About
come in here.
About that time.
Yeah,
About
Jared's
that time.
in here.
Yeah, they're coming in.
Getting close to 7, right? 6:30.
Yeah,
What time is it?
6:25.
Yeah, 6:30.
we're
Yeah,
getting there,
we're,
yeah.
we're getting there. It's close.
And we'll
It's
start
close.
getting dinner now soon. The kids are probably getting riled up real quick. So.
It's amazing, dude. This
Yeah.
place is like just
Thank
lit
you.
up.
By
I
the
love
way,
it.
your
I love it.
burgers
Yeah.
here are amazing.
Thank you. I
Yeah,
really
you have
appreciate
burger
it.
too?
Amazing.
Thank you.
Yes.
So amazing.
I like to think everything on the menu is really good. Obviously, a little biased, but it is. But our burgers are one of our top, by far, one of our top
Yeah.
sellers.
I'm
one
not
of our
gonna
top
lie.
items,
And the
so.
chips were amazing too.
Those chips, yeah, those are a huge
The
seller.
chips are
Yeah.
amazing. Honestly.
Mozambique, burgers, wings. Those are like our 3 really.
Yeah, I'm gonna be coming here a lot more
Thank
now.
you. Thank you.
Definitely for sure.
What's your hours? And just for the audience.
Yeah.
your hours.
So right now we're Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturdays, 10 to 10. closed Sundays. We are looking probably in the beginning of the year when we do roll out a new menu and get a few changes. Probably going to switch that Saturday to 8 as well.
Okay.
So it should just be Monday through Saturday, 8 to 10, make it nice and universal. Make
Breakfast
it nice and easy,
all
and
day.
breakfast all day until we close. So right now it's 6:30.
I never forget
you
that.
want an omelet? You want a waffle?
Yeah.
Whatever you want. Come
Yeah.
on down. DoorDash, all that. We're here.
Yeah.
So breakfast all day and lunch all day.
Yeah.
We serve our menus are interchangeable. So sometimes you get a third shift. And you get in here at 9 o'clock in the morning. And you're on lunchtime now.
Yeah,
Because I am. You can get a burger.
That's great, man.
our
Yeah, a lot of
menu-
places don't do
If we
that.
serve it, if we have it on our menu, we serve it. So
Any other big events coming up soon?
we have a lot. I
Yeah.
mean, Marco will have probably a better head.
Yeah,
just with
so-
him, but
Yeah, I'm coming
we do
to you
have-
next.
We do,
Yeah, I
have, we
know.
do have Elvis coming.
We do on the
the
17th.
So
Okay.
that will be that next
Yeah.
one. Tomorrow, actually.
No, actually the 10th. January 10th, we have Lindsay and Sean Carney.
Yes, on the
okay.
10th.
Yeah.
Yep, and then Elvis on the 17th.
Yep.
Tomorrow night we have Vinyl Girl.
Okay.
Yep. So Vinyl Girl will be here tomorrow. The duet, not the full band.
Okay.
They'll be here tomorrow night. Then I think that's
What kind
it.
of music is that? That's like acoustic.
Yeah,
kinda
they do a little bit
just
of
chill?
everything. Yeah, they do a little bit of
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
They're phenomenal. Very local base, I think. But they play everywhere, and this will be their first time here.
All
so
right.
I'm really looking forward to getting them in here. I've
Nice.
heard great things about them.
Yeah.
So we're really happy to get them in here tomorrow. The Corey sisters will be here again. We're going to basically next year, again, a few weeks away,
Yeah.
we're going to restart our whole cycle. So we'll have the Corey sisters coming back in here again. We'll have our Sinatra nights. We'll have Elvis.
Nice.
We'll have Throwback. Throwback has been here 3 or 4 times already. They'll be coming back again next year. So really hoping, as I was talking earlier, getting in a nice rotation.
Yeah,
Now
right.
that we've been doing
Like a
this now-
constant.
now that we've been doing this, like as I told you before, adapting. You know, so now
Yeah.
we've
Yeah.
been really focusing on the Saturday night and Friday night entertainment stuff with the live music, the comics, the bands. We've seen now what works and doesn't work. So now it's like, all right, let's take what's working and what's worked in the past, and let's just try to kind of get another system in, get a little groove, and keep it regular, so people know. All right, Sinatra was here last week, so he must be coming back in 4 or 5 weeks. So they know
right,
kind of what to
right,
expect
right,
and
right.
see. And
I say the same thing.
Once a month, yeah.
because everybody's
Yeah.
like,
He's
oh,
back-
I missed
yeah,
it. I'm like,
Taylor,
oh, they'll be
so
back.
that's
They'll
why
be back.
try something to
Yeah.
get into a little
Actually, the next
schedule
Sinatra
routine.
night is on the 31st.
Of January,
January,
correct?
yeah.
Yeah. So we've got
the
Elvis
31st.
in January. We've got
And then January 10th,
Sinatra.
we have Lindsay Mauda and Sean Carney. Oh, they do. Yeah,
we do
Just
musical
did a
video,
video, right?
So
During
on
the
top
week,
of this,
yeah,
on top
yeah.
of this, weekend scheduled stuff, we have
Yeah.
a regular weekday event stuff.
Karaoke too, right?
Karaoke. Monday is trivia. Tuesday is karaoke. Thursday is musical bingo. So we have those 3 things during the weekdays to kind of keep your, break up your weekday, give you something to do during the week. Our wings, which once you try them,
Yeah.
you'll know. Friday nights, 99 cents every Friday night. Buck a wing, you can't go wrong.
you can't go wrong.
So that's on Friday. So we
Yeah.
try to do something almost every day of the week. Just kind
Yeah.
of keep it fresh, keep it new, keep a new audience in here, and just kind of stand out a little bit.
And don't forget on Valentine's Day this
Yes.
year. Valentine's Day falls on a Saturday this year.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's going
And
to be
anybody
a big show.
that books through you,
Yeah, they can. Yeah,
They get a bottle of
that's
wine,
right, you had said
courtesy
that,
of the Bobby Couto Show.
So
There you go.
there you go. Yeah, it's on the 14th. We got Rob Morin is going to be performing here.
Yep.
He's unbelievable. He does a lot of spots in Providence and out in the Connecticut area. And we finally got him here. So ironically, I had booked him here about 6 months ago, and it took him 6 months to get him here.
Oh, wow.
So he's really good.
wow.
Yeah, he does Sinatra. He does like Bobby Moore, and he does all these different styles of music. But he also does modern day stuff. He'll do like Jason Derulo. He'll do Pitbull. And,
Oh, nice.
So it's
Nice.
you kind of he's all
He's
over.
everywhere.
The place. Yeah.
it's definitely the night. Like if it's
Yeah,
Valentine's
yeah.
night,
Oh, yeah.
that's
Oh,
the
yeah,
night.
yeah,
You know
no,
what I mean?
that's
Like,
gonna be a good one.
If you're going to take your lady out somewhere to a really nice
Yep,
place,
yeah.
and you know it's
Valentine's Day,
family
sip-
friendly place.
We're calling it
to
Sip, Laugh, and Love.
Yeah.
It's Valentine's for
I
everyone.
like that. I like that.
And we'll have some nice holiday special drinks for
Yeah.
Valentine's Day specifically.
Yeah.
We'll have some nice different menu items for that night.
Dude, people should be
specifically.
excited about
we're gonna
this.
do nice-
That night's
we're
gonna be
do
real.
nice stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be nice night.
You know me. I get excited about.
We should do something cool.
But that night, I'm actually excited about that. I think that's gonna be a really.
Yeah.
good
We should do
yeah.
something cool. We should give something away.
A date with Bobby Couto.
Yo,
Maybe.
it's crazy. Every time when someone gets brought up to Bobby's like, we should give something away. Who wants $1,000 today? Who wants $1,000
Dude, that'd be
today?
cool. Like,
Not a
maybe we
bad
did
thing.
roses or something, like a dozen of roses. Like, someone do something cool,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
We
Females
could
will
do
come in
something
that
cool,
night.
man. I want in
Females
on
will be
that.
receiving a rose when they come to that night.
I want in
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that. We should do something.
There we go.
I'm
we're
with
gonna
you.
talk.
I'm with you. We got some time.
We're gonna talk. I'm always like into something. And real quick, I don't want to lose sight of it. You also do events. So you
Yes.
have an event hall.
We do. So next door, or over there, the main foyer to this whole historic Cherrywell building, the main foyer, we are able to use that and double down with that for events. during the week after 5 and on the weekends.
Okay.
So we use
And what's the
that.
availability on that? Have you been pretty available?
Yeah, you just
or-
call, you contact us, see if we have it open, and that's it. We have a whole event package that we can send over to.
You could cater it.
We do it all. So
dude, I
we're
love
basically
that.
your one-stop
Yeah.
shop. We're your hall and your caterers all in one.
Yeah.
So that way you got your space to rent and you got your food all in one. So we have all packages all online. We can email them out. We're very, very reasonable.
Awesome.
And we've done everything from first birthday parties to first communions to baby showers to retirement parties, surprise 40ths, and everything in between.
Yeah, Christmas
holiday
parties. Right,
yeah,
you're
holiday
right.
parties.
This is definitely the place to do it,
We have
right?
one
I
this
mean-
week. We have one again next week after Christmas.
Yeah.
So we've had a very busy month. So yeah, it's a great,
Good for you,
great
bro.
space to have, and it works out well.
I'm proud of you, brother.
Thank you very much.
I'm proud of you, man. I'm so proud of the work you do here.
I
Like,
appreciate it.
like all of this together. Like it's all the synergy, man, is just amazing.
You need it. You can't do it by yourself. You need,
No,
you need
dude, for
collaborations.
real.
You need good people in your
But it's
corner.
the
and-
relationships, bro. It's hanging out with you guys.
trying to
It's
hide.
sitting here
Exactly.
no, I would run too.
I was going to try to get him on.
Right, and just like you could see, like everybody's in on this. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like it's a good time. It's fun. It's you're happy to see each other. Like nobody's upset. Like
No.
you know what I mean? And I think that's so important.
It's huge.
Especially when you're trying to do an event like this. When you're trying to,
Yeah.
because it's all about chilling, hanging out, having a good time,
It's about-
right?
it's
Like
about
that's
having a good time,
right?
And that's what this place is.
Yeah.
Having a good time.
Yeah.
No matter what you're coming in for, what it is, you're gonna enjoy yourself. You know.
Yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Of
course.
I really do. You're a great establishment.
Thank
yeah.
you. I really appreciate that.
Dude, let's talk about you real quick because
Yeah.
you got a lot coming up, right? And it's like the end of the year. I think
Yep.
with Christmas, I think New Year's.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are looking for something to do because everybody's like the last minute, right?
Yep.
They didn't buy
Correct, yeah.
tickets. They're not going to White's. They're not going to Venus de Milo.
Yeah.
Like, where do people want to go, man? If I wanted to go, like, just hang out and hear great music and party and
For-
celebrate the New Year, where am I
So
going?
New Year's Eve, we're at Black Sheep in downtown Providence. Brand new owners just took over the place.
What's that place like?
So it's a sports bar. It's a so cool thing about this place, man. So the guy named Cal just bought the place, redoing it kind of. It's a sports bar, TVs, drink specials. They got JR's Kitchen is in the place also. They open late every night of the week and all that.
Yeah.
Coolest thing about this place is he just opened up and just built a bourbon whiskey room in the back.
Oh, wow.
So I for somebody like myself who was a big cigar smoker,
Yeah.
I don't
love
smoke
cigars,
cigars
dude.
anymore, obviously for other reasons.
Yeah.
But having this place where I call it the cigar bar without cigars. It's got the relaxing chairs, the low down tables. It's just a whole atmosphere, the bourbon whiskey, just that atmosphere back in there. It's got a fireplace, big screen TVs, stuff like that.
So it's a good place to just-
and this is
just
all
chill.
in the same building as Black Sheep. So it's you walk in the building. It's got two separate entrances, but if you walk in the main building,
Yeah.
you got the bar, got a stage. They got new DJs, bands. We got bands coming in starting in January. We're starting off with New Year's Eve there. We
nice.
got DJ Fahrenheit playing there that night. We actually got some.
Is that like tickets or you just show up?
No,
Just
that's
show
the
up?
greatest thing.
That's what I love about this place, bro.
It's
Just
open
show
to the
up,
public.
right?
Show
Just
up.
show
It's the
up.
very similar.
I keep telling everybody,
well,
no,
Make
you
a
don't need
make a
tickets. Just show up.
reservation because
Yeah,
we
make a
do have
reservation.
those,
Usually standing at
but
the door,
worst
but
case,
yeah,
you forget,
so
try to get the bar.
yeah,
but
New Year's Eve, man, just come on down. It's downtown Providence. We're right in downtown, minutes away from the PPAC,
Yeah.
minutes away from the Amp Center. So it's come on down. We're open till 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
And it should be champagne toast at midnight, and the kitchen's open late, so you can order food, just kind of like here,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah, and
That'd be a good time.
Yeah. Oh no, it's definitely. I'm excited about that New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And I said I wasn't going to do a New Year's Eve this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't like doing New Year's Eves.
Really? How come?
No, I like staying home.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I don't. My last New Year's Eve party that I was physically at was probably when I was at Hibernia, New Bedford, and that was probably almost 10 years ago.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Were you actually was celebrating and
Yeah,
not
well-
working?
No, I was working. I don't like to go out and celebrate New Year's Eve.
Yeah, right,
I just stay home.
Yeah. Yeah.
In this
Especially
industry,
now.
in this
It's like-
industry, you are working while you're going out.
That's
Well,
what I'm
correct.
saying.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can't go out anywhere like where I'm not, and he knows this. I'll go out if I'm in Boston somewhere. Like, I walk in, I'm networking. It's networking.
Of
it's
course,
networking.
of course,
So you're
of course.
always kind of networking.
Yeah.
He does the same thing.
Yeah.
So we're always networking no matter what we're doing, where we're going. But
It's like a football game, right? At one point, you're like, oh, I want to go. And then now you're like, I just rather sit on the couch
Yeah.
and watch.
Yeah,
I just
no,
want to chill out
I
on my
just,
I'm more
couch.
comfortable on my couch and
Right.
screen
Yeah.
TV than being
Yeah,
up in the stands in the
right. I
cold.
was-
You know,
Right?
Yeah, and this year, I mean, I got to be there, but so
Dude, last one that did it for me was Brady Manning, AFC
Yeah.
Championship, Colts. I was at Comcast at the time, dude. Like we went new subscribers. Like my buddy and I went crazy, like giving away new subscribers, so we got a chance to win. And we didn't win, we lost. But my supervisor won. He's like, bro, you guys busted your ass so hard. He's like, here, take the tickets.
That's awesome.
oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, well, hold on. Yeah, well, awesome. So we get there, bro. I have never, you know what? Like I was almost scared I was so high
You're
up.
up there, you're up there.
I was so high up. Like it took 3 minutes for like when the play happened for people when they cheered. It took 3 minutes for the sound to make
So
it
it's
to
funny you
us.
say that. I was just there for at Gillette
No.
for the AC/DC concert.
All right.
And my buddy bought tickets. We went up there together. $800 a ticket, and we were like up at the top, and it was raining, it was windy,
Dude, it's miserable up
and
there.
it was cold. So
It's
we're
like
up
being
there.
on Everest. You climbed up Mount
can
Everest,
feel, you
right?
can feel the
Yes.
I'm sitting there,
Yes.
I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, dude, my knees, because it was like snow and rain, and my knees were numb, bro. I had a big coat on. I'm like, dude, how do you people? And everyone's like, I'm like, how do you people do this? You know what I mean? You got to prime up. You got to get nice, right? If you nice and fermented, you know what I mean? You're good to go. But look, it's got to be worth. I guess to your point, dude, it's got to be worth it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes
it was worth it to me because when am I going to see AC/DC?
No, same thing. And this was it, the AFC Championship game. Like to see these two powerhouses, you're never going to see this ever again. You have to say I did it, but nonetheless, it's at a cost, right? You know what I mean?
Always.
At a cost. Meanwhile, I could see Kraft in his box across the way,
He was warm.
living his best
He was
life.
fine.
You know what I mean? Yeah. It's crazy, dude. I can't believe it's already the end of the year. I know. You know what I mean? So much has already happened. We've done so much. The show's been so active this year, dude. I interviewed all of the politicians in the city, man. What a monumental, just task to realize, that it's possible, right? So going from, just doing these monolithic shows and having a dream and being motivated, and then all of a sudden, things start to change, and more and more people are noticing, and more and more people want to be involved. And now I say to myself, this is the dream, bro. And and you could tell anybody, and I tell everybody the same thing: money's a byproduct. Do what you love, and people will pay you for it.
Oh, yeah,
right.
absolutely.
That's just the way it is. It's and I just all of this. I just want to give it away. I want to help people. I want
to give everything away.
You're right.
We're giving
I want
it
to
away.
connect us all, man. Like being around here with you guys right now. This is what it's all about. I didn't know you guys 2 months ago.
No,
Right.
you're right, man.
You know what I mean? Right now, dude, you're one of my good friends.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I definitely say
dude,
that,
I fell in love with you when I met you, bro.
Yeah,
Sitting
absolutely,
there,
bro.
and
Same
you
thing.
too, Nick, man.
Yeah,
This is, and you too, bro. You're on your way.
I want to switch. I want to bring him in.
Yeah, bring him in.
You-
And
you're
dude,
gonna
it's
swap.
just to have the ability to sit down and you've known these people, right?
Well, when you have the same work ethic, when you have the same minded people that come together, that's what happens.
Yeah, and I keep saying it. If you're going to go to the moon, you got to hang out with astronauts.
It's true,
right?
Yeah.
Because if you're not hanging out with people that are at least even like-minded as you, they slow you down. They're the ones that are going to tell you, and we've all heard this. You're working too hard, bro.
Yeah.
You work too hard, man.
Yeah.
You work hey, how you doing? Man, I'm beat. I'm tired. Oh, well, because you work too hard. Right.
Yeah.
So if somebody's telling you that, why are they telling you that? Why? Because do they feel bad for you, or is the truth they're just trying to get convinced? Well, you know what? Maybe I should have been involved. Maybe I should have helped you out.
Yes.
Maybe I should have shown up for you. You know what? And I'm on this. I'm in the middle of this right now in my life, and there are a couple of people in my life that, important people in my life that I said to myself, you know what? If this ever happens, if I ever get the opportunity to be down at the Brewhouse District doing a live show with Inkognito and Marco, and if I want to bring these people with me. I want them to be a part of this. And the hardest pill to swallow is realizing that they don't want it. And you can't make people want it. Not everybody wants what you want.
Absolutely.
And that's okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. But there's just still something inside you that hurts a little bit that you're like, well, yeah, you could have. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So I imagine, dude, in your world, bro, it's what? Dog eat dog, no?
It is once in a while, but I got a good circle of people that keep me,
love
keep me
that.
busy, and they got a good support system. People come out for them, so
How does this all start for you, man? I was talking to Mark a little bit, but how do you get into this? Because you know what, not to cut you off, but one of the hardest things to do is to be a DJ. That's one of the hardest things to do, because you know what, so many people try it, but they just don't master it, and most people fall off the cliff. But you've been doing this for a long time, bro.
30. I never took it serious. I was doing it for fun. I was making beats and then doing it for fun. And then my friend from Rhode Island, DJ Baby T, shout out to him. He taught me how to mix. I opened up for him at clubs around Providence, Club Oz. Remember that? Confettis. Confettis, bootleggers, all that.
How about Oxygen? Remember Club
Oxygen? Yeah, I never
Dude.
DJed there though, but I've been there when it was up. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but just doing it. I don't know. It's just like going to the gym. It got better and better. And
Reps,
that was
dude.
done
Right?
those
Reps.
days of vinyl, no laptop. Yeah.
CDs.
Needle. CDs. There we go. Yeah. The CDs.
Yeah, right.
I didn't give me the vinyl for that.
Yeah. So you start this. How old are you when you start this?
I always felt like I was late to the game. 20, let me see. 93, I was doing colleges, so I was like 19.
Yeah.
He's trying not
19
to
as
show
well.
all these.
No, I'm 50.
right,
I'm 52.
right,
52 now.
Yeah.
But
What
I didn't
close
take
age?
it seriously.
Dude, you look great
I didn't
for
start
52,
getting
bro.
paid for
You
it.
look-
Thank you.
Dude, I'd say
A lot
you
of
were
Captain and Coke.
late 40s, dude.
Cocoa
Shit,
butter and Captain
man.
Coke.
No kidding. Yeah.
As soon as my daughter was born, that's when I took it seriously. Because I didn't think I could get the venues. 'Cause I didn't think I was doing colleges and
Yeah.
I was barely getting paid. I was doing it for mostly for the fun of it and I the love of music. But it just took once I started doing one club, word spread between Providence,
Yeah.
and then I worked at a record pool. Back then, we had to go get, if you were a DJ, we had to go get the records, either the record store or the record pool, or go to New York. And I got a job with DJ Delgado that worked at Jam 94.5 at that time.
Yeah,
And I
the
met
name,
every
I hear that,
DJ
yeah,
in the
that
city,
sounds
so
right.
they came to see me to
Yeah.
get their records. And then that was how I got into Boston and Cambridge.
So did you get on, so you were on the radio?
This is 90. No, I've been on the radio a couple times, but I
Yeah.
never really wanted to jump completely on. So I do like the long weekends, like
Yeah.
Roy Barboza was doing it.
Yeah.
no,
So you were
not
doing
DJ
those
Puff
mixes,
Dog.
like the,
Yeah, doing the long weekend stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I listened to all that, bro.
Radio was
That's-
tough. I don't think I could do it. I did college radio, and
Mm-hmm.
my friends like, why you don't even get paid to do college radio? But the freedom,
Yeah, right.
that's what I like.
Do whatever
And
you want.
the-
Yeah.
Like big stations like that, it's all structured.
Yeah.
So
So the big radio's telling you, listen, you got to play these songs. We
Yeah,
want to hear
yeah,
this music and
yeah.
that. Dude, what you said the other day was profound. Like the whole 30-second or 15-second clip. Yeah, dude, that's amazing to me, dude. Like that's the stuff you never even like.
General public don't know that.
No.
That's usually like a program during those.
program directors.
But so
They
you
got a
got
job.
so you deal
That's
with
a
all
tough
that,
job.
dude. Tell me, what was your favorite show? Like, what's the one gig you did that you were like, this
man.
was bomb, man. This was amazing.
I flew to Cape Verde to do their New Year's Eve in 2011-12. And I never left the country other than like Cancun or something, or the Caribbean. Wow. And that forced me to get a passport. I thought the guy was like BSing me, and the next week he's like, yeah, flight's all set. I'm like, I got to expedite my passport.
Dude.
Because it was like Christmas time, and I had to fly out before New Year's Eve. So
How does this
I
even
went
hold
by
on? How does
myself.
this even happen? Like, how does this guy?
Again, it's the more I work, the more gigs I get. Like every gig
So
I work
word of
at,
mouth, somebody's like,
word of
hey,
mouth
you
or a
want this
business
guy.
Card, and it sounds cliche because I'm like, business cards is still a thing.
Yeah.
Being the way we are with technology.
Yeah,
and phone
dude, I
tap
still
and
got
all
my
that.
business cards over
Yeah.
there.
Everybody still asks for business cards, so I make sure I have those with me. My
Smart.
wallet, my DJ bag, every time. But from that, a business card.
Wow.
He kept his word. Hit me up. It was kind of sketchy.
Yeah,
I
of
forgot,
course.
I forgot what the
Dude, you
dude
live
looked
in the
like. So
country.
I'm in Cape Verde, and my mom's like, "You're crazy." So I went by myself. But it was the best time I had. I was there for like 10 days, and the party was 48 hours straight. It was me, a DJ from Portugal, Lisbon, and a DJ from Cape Verde that was there. So there was 3 of us, and we just rotated and figured it out. But
No
that
shit.
was the most fun.
Dude, what's that like, dude? Real quick, just what's that like? Come on, what's that like? Seriously, is it a resort? Is it a resort?
No, this is like it's Praia, so it's the capital of Cape Verde, and it's like being in Brockton.
No
It's like the
kidding.
hood.
Yeah.
But outside of that is nice, and the other islands are nice. But I only stayed in Praia. But I didn't feel unsafe at one point. But everybody's like, "Yo, just be careful."
Yeah.
You know how you walk, talk. They know you're not from here. You know, I'm Cape Verdean, but I'm like posh. I say I'm fake Verdean because I don't speak the language.
Yeah.
But I had the best time. It was politicians that are from there. This guy Vega, his family. He's like he's going for president now. But his son flew me out. So I was wondering why they were trying to take care
this
of me
is
so
like
much.
high level stuff.
They wouldn't let
yeah.
me be alone, not one, other than sleeping in a hotel. They picked me up every time. They would not let me like walk by myself. So I kind of felt scared. But I'm like,
Yeah, but you're looking out for
they
you.
had me. But now I realize why, because if something happened to me, it'd make them look bad.
Yeah, right. Wow.
But yeah, that was fun. I come back here and it's like,
And you were there for 10
so
days.
relaxing out there.
10 days, all
10
expenses
days,
paid.
Yeah, they paid me. They wouldn't let me pay for anything.
Your boy Loco says, "What's up, DJ Inkognito?"
Loco, your boy Loco.
That is hilarious, dude. That is awesome.
I need his energy like at least an hour a day.
Yeah. It's that matcha, dude. He drinks that matcha tea. That's all he drinks. Oh, yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
Comes like local was just like running
Yeah, no,
across the
he-
stage.
Dude, high
very-
energy.
But so professional. He was like the first one to give me his stuff right away. Like, because all the other artists, they did not to like dog the other artists.
Yeah.
But he was the first one like to hit me back and give me the music that he was gonna have, and like everything was like
Yeah, he's on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
he's on it.
That's one thing I could say about Loco too, because I work with Loco on video stuff and whatnot.
Yeah.
And first thing in the morning, the
Very
next morning, he's there
Yeah.
getting all the videos and content he needs, and then he pays me.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, go
Yeah.
do you,
Dude,
bro.
And very rarely do you see a hype man like that, dude. Because when the bell rings, bro, he shows up. The guy shows up. That last show he just did in Connecticut, like he did it with Slick Rick.
Yeah.
Dude, when
I wanted to
he
go to
lit
that,
that. Dude, he lit that show up.
Yeah,
he got
that
out
was
there,
popular,
dude.
right?
I'm like, wow. The imagine.
I was there filming for him and stuff,
Nice,
and oh my god, dude, I'm not gonna lie, like there was one song the crowd didn't really fuck with, but other than that,
Yeah.
dude, he had the crowd and all. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, seeing that didn't even like make him, change up or nothing. He just kept.
Yeah,
right
exactly. This is gonna be hiccups and some stuff. You
Yeah,
just gotta keep
yeah,
going, you know.
Gotta expect that.
And Slick Rick was what? How was he?
Slick Rick, Slick Rick.
Gold chains?
Yeah, he had that big fat one, the Africa one, and dude, he was just standing there with his hand in his pocket, just standing still with his hand in his pocket.
Man, I would have been bummed out.
Yeah, I was kind of upset
I love
about
Slick
that.
Rick, dude. I listened to all that. Dude, it was like story time. You could put that whole CD on from the start to finish, and it was a storybook. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Loved it.
grew up listening to Children's Story, and
Yeah.
such an amazing song. And I was just like, I was so bummed out when I saw that. But I mean, it was free. I still got to see him, so I didn't really hate on that.
Yeah.
So I don't really care.
Not to bring up Diddy or anything, but I'm gonna. And the reason I'm bringing it up for is for other reasons. Guys, you think that music's been fed to us a certain way, right? Because you think, like, when I see the whole thing with Diddy, it's almost like these powers that be had all the control, and we only got to hear what they decided we
on,
wanted
yeah.
to hear. How many artists were out there that never made it because they didn't, right?
They didn't go with the program.
Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. New York DJs, they were the gatekeepers.
Really? Wow. So if you're not in, you're not in. There's no way. No, right. Seriously. Yeah, right. Yeah. But I mean, that's what I imagine if you're a DJ, right? Like that's the Mecca. Like I want to go to New York. Like I want to play, right? Because at the end of the day, that's the place. That's where
you want to. Yeah.
That's like the Super Bowl, right?
Not even just for hip hop, but
Yeah.
that's like all the record labels are there between LA and New York. So
Yeah. And about you, what are you up to? So what are you working on?
nothing. I'm just working,
Yeah.
spinning. Yeah, I've been doing STK Boston.
Do you
a
ever
lot.
put your own stuff together? Do you do your own?
No. So I got kind of frustrated with like making mixes. When I worked at Skippy White's for a while, record store in Providence and Boston, and at that time, that's when mixtapes became like really mixed CDs, I should say, were big, and they were like raiding places across the country for like, they treated it like drugs.
Oh, for the copyright, right? The
Mhm.
copyright.
Infringement. Yep.
Yeah.
So once I was working in Boston, but living in Providence and working at the Skippy White's in Providence, and I told my boss, I'm like, they might come here because they're in New York and they already hit a spot in Boston.
Yeah.
And sure enough, like
What year is this?
2000. I know 50 Cent.
Is this
just
Napster
came out.
time? Is this like around
2003
Napster
or
when
4.
Napster was?
Yeah. So audio,
right?
Audio
Ma-
Galaxy,
yeah, right,
Napster.
right.
Yeah.
Because
so
it was
around that time.
Metallica. Metallica was like, no more,
Yeah.
no
It was-
more.
I'm pretty sure it was 2000.
Yeah.
No, maybe it was later. Maybe it was like 2005. 2006. Yeah. Yep. One of the DJ from Atlanta. He got raided. His house got raided. And DJ Drama. Yeah. Drama. And then like somebody's house in Dominican.
And that's
Republic got
federal,
taken.
right? That's federal charges, right? Like you're not. That's
Yeah.
like jail time.
Yeah. Oh, they came in. I literally just got. I don't know if you know Oshin, DJ Oshin. So me and him were working, and I got there before he got there too. And there's somebody already there that opened up at 10 in the morning or 11 in the morning. So I get there at 2 or 1 or whatever time it was. I didn't even get to take my jacket off. Somebody asked for like a reggae thing. And what they do is they send. I don't know if I can say this on it, but they send somebody like a day before just to prove that we were selling it. Like $10, $5.
Yeah.
But it's not. There's no code, UPC code or nothing like that.
Yeah,
It's
right,
canceled.
right,
That's
right,
why it's
right.
illegal. So
Right.
It's like bootleg. So the next day, they sent somebody in again to do the same thing, and I'm grabbing the regular thing. All the cops come in. I don't know what towns, because there was no. They were all black.
Yeah.
Cameras put us up against the record cases. It was crazy. I didn't get arrested though. They just questioned me. Yeah.
I worked at a club bar locally in southeastern Massachusetts where they got shut down because they didn't pay ASCAP. They lost their liquor license because they needed their liquor license. They couldn't renew it.
Dude, you know what? It's a lot like these clubs, these Portuguese clubs. They all play the soccer games, right? But none of them pay for it. They use those boxes. You know what I mean? Like you wonder, like if somebody walks in this place and right, like I don't think they realize the consequences of what they're. Because dude, Comcast. When I worked at Comcast, if they tell us like if you see it, say something because. You know, they're like, hey, you're stealing money from, and dude, they would prosecute.
They hound you
They
too.
would,
When we first opened,
Yeah.
once they called when we were doing all the musical bingo and karaoke and trivia, they would call us daily. And I honestly had in the beginning, I'll be completely honest, when they started calling here, they would call it every day. They would say, and I thought it was a scam. It just didn't. I didn't know. I had never heard it before. My first time doing this, so I had no idea there was an ASCAP, a BMI, and all that stuff.
all that stuff.
And there's like
dude, everybody wants a
I think
piece.
there's 3 different ones you gotta pay now. I think I pay them all now because I'm not. I got but. There's one more that I paid too. I can't remember that off the top of my head, but I know there's 3. They're all in Tennessee and whatnot, you know. But yeah, they send you letters, from lawyers. We're gonna take and
That's
again in the
crazy,
beginning
man.
I thought it was all because nowadays
Of course, everybody's trying to get something. Of course, yes,
so I thought it was all.
yes.
I gotta pay. I paid the city for a entertainment license. So I didn't. And after months of finally looking into it, I'm like, oh wow, yeah, this is actually serious. So paid them all a check the next day, but no, they're legit and they don't care.
They came after me. So when I did if you listen to the first episodes of the Bobby Couto Show, I did everything episodic. So what I would do is I would pick a year, and whatever let's say 1965. What I would do is my whole episode was about the music of that year, the economic status of that year, what it would cost for a loaf of bread, right? And the major things that we were doing as a nation, like what were the crazy things. And so in some of that was what was the music of that year, like what was the number one hits of that. So I would play like a 15-second segment of it.
Too much.
And so they came after me. Thankfully, because it's educational, they gave me the copyright. So I lucked out. I have like 28 episodes that they actually Sony, Paramount. Like there's a bunch of them, and they agreed. They gave me the licenses because they're educational purposes. You know what I mean? But if I was just on there just doing it, they'd shut me down, bro. There was no way. Like to your point, you can't be making mixtapes and right.
They were sending us notices or letters with. We know that you had a musical bingo on September 27th. They have the day, the time. They know. And then I'm sure they got people that just scrubbing social media all day long. They're just scrubbing social media. They're just finding, looking at all your posts.
Yeah.
Oh, they had musical bingo last
Not even
night.
actually having to show up. They just go.
Right, because they had dates, time. They know exactly what we're doing.
You also got to understand that's also another way the music artists make money.
Yes.
Not just going on tour. They make their money through lawsuits.
Yeah.
So easily.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Wow.
So it was wild when that's when we started getting like, all right, I have to look into this because they know. They would say, yeah, we know you had trivia last night, the 27th. It's like, so they must just have people just looking at your social media posts, going through them on a regular basis.
Dude, and I imagine you, like your music, if you were using like copyrighted music, like not copyrighted, if you would like just take your music, they could show up to your event and be like, hey, what do you got there in your MP3 player? Is that all like music you downloaded, or did you actually purchase that music?
Yeah.
Like nobody thinks of that. No. Nobody thinks of that.
And you know what's crazy too is like since I'm a cameraman, since if I take a picture of you guys right now and I copyright it and you guys were to copy, I could sue you for that.
Yeah.
Because it's because you took the picture.
Yep.
Yep.
That's crazy,
you own
man.
the rights to it.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's the intellectual and the right.
Well, the world we live in too, where everyone's suing everyone.
Everybody wants something from everybody.
Yeah. Yep.
Man, that's crazy.
And it kind of goes to why everything sounds alike now to Charles' music, today's music.
Yeah, what is it though?
They don't want to sample it, or it's just it's a simplistic beat where they can't get sued.
That's
Get
crazy.
sued by Anita Baker or something.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like 2 seconds to sound just too much like her.
Well, though, I think like for example, not to bring him up, but like Lil Nas X, right? That whole thing. Because I only bring that up because what an anomaly, right? The guy picks something off sound, whatever it is, right, for 25 cents, buys it, and then next thing you know, it's the greatest hit in the world, right?
Yeah.
And then they get sued, right? And then like you end up with nothing anyway, right? Like it's just
To go through all that.
to go through all that. Right, and they tell you like, "Oh, you bought it. You have the rights to it."
Hey, sometimes it could be hit and miss too. Like for an example, look at Juice WRLD. His biggest hit, "Lucid Dreams," was a song by Sting in the Police and stuff like that. And he ended up getting sued by Sting, and it honestly made Juice WRLD a lot bigger.
A lot bigger,
and he was putting out way bigger songs than Lucid Dream.
Yeah.
So it could be a hit. It could be a hit or a miss. Depends on how you go about that.
Utilize it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Dude, your life is music. Let me ask you this question: Do you think music is as quality today as it was back then? Because a lot of people will be like, no, it's not. But how do you feel about it?
Because I'm old school, I would say I'd feel that way, but I don't want to knock the new stuff because there's so much that's put out. It's very hard to be creative without sounding like something that came out in the past. And how are you not influenced by the past if you do put something out? Whether you're a country singer or a rapper or whatever. So your your level of creativity got to be very high to stand out at this point of
but even instrumental, right? Being instrumental, like somebody that can actually play an instrument, right? How many artists are out there that
there's
don't?
There's a lot of good ones,
right?
It's almost there's so much good talent out there. It's just not platformed out there. You got to really dig to find that. But there's still a lot of good music out there. We just don't. You listen to the radio. It's only what the record labels push the radio to play. Yeah. And I'm not saying all that's trash or nothing like that either. But I mean, it's
But you know what? I'm going to say this. I came to a realization the other day, right? And I'll share this with you guys because I think you guys will understand. So I'm going through my TikTok and I love Bruce Lee. I'm a big fan of Bruce Lee. Everything about the man. Like the man is all about the mind, the body, and the spirit, right? Like if you have a healthy mind, healthy body, healthy spirit. So he died in the 80s, I believe it was 19.
I'm not old. He was young.
He was young. So why haven't we had another Bruce Lee? Why haven't we had another Bruce Lee? Like, somebody said the same thing, but Jackie Chan is not Bruce Lee. Like if you listen to Bruce Lee was he was a theoretical, like just he was intact with the energy, right? He was intact with the spirit, with the soul, right? Like he understood, and when he spoke, he had a way of getting to you to make you understand certain things. Jackie
water
Chan is an
becomes
actor.
the cup. The
Right?
cup is the water.
Right? Exactly. like he would get. But Jackie Chan is just an actor that does like martial arts. Yeah. So why haven't we had another Bruce Lee? Is it because the weak man can't win? Right? Like so, when you become undeniable, when you become, uncontrollable, like. That's the dangerous man, right? That's the dangerous man. When you don't need anybody, when you've built it, when you understand, when you have the mental capacity and strength. Why don't we have any examples of that anymore?
When he passed, didn't they have like another one named Bruce Lee that did similar stuff?
I think he did similar stuff. Right. But then his son ended up Brandon Lee, and then who ended up dying. Yeah. But again, I talk about the profound individual. Like again, when I think you're educated and you're strong and you're healthy, then you're uncontrollable. And it's almost as if they don't want to allow that. Like you're never going to see the next Bruce Lee, because to me, it's Bruce Lee, right? You had, there was a few out there. Like even Hulk Hogan. Like Hulk Hogan was the all-American man, right? Be American. It's okay to be a hero. The Hulk, like all of our heroes were strong men, right? Alpha traits. Now it's almost like don't. That's aggressive. We don't want that. And so like to me that's
toxic masculinity.
I see to me that scares me. That scares me because I'd like to see the next Muhammad Ali, right? The next Cassius Clay. Like these people were profound. And the things that they said, and they were men, but now who? Like I challenge you guys.
When you think that turned around, like what years you think?
I think the '60s. I think after they shot JFK is when it kind of started. You know what I mean? I think that's when they realized that the strong man is you can't control somebody who's strong. You have to keep somebody uneducated, and you have to keep them weak and dependent. If you're dependent, then I can control you. If you need something from me, I control you, right? If you need my cheese, then you're going to vote for me because you need my cheese. You see what I'm saying? And now the men that, it's even the movies, like Rocky. When's there been another? No, they got Twilight. You know what I mean? Like there's no movies. Like, hey, remember Arnold Schwarzenegger? Commando? Rambo? Ooh. Like, where are those movies? Dude.
Yeah.
Right? Like now they say that's too violent. No, it wasn't too violent. Tom and Jerry wasn't too violent for me. Was Tom and Jerry too violent for you?
Tom and Jerry, old school.
Right? Here we are.
That was for adults.
That's when cartoons were real. Yeah, exactly.
Another reason I mentioned this is I was like, Bobby, this is something I want to share because when I'm around a group of men, right? Like I want to ask those questions and be like, guys, you guys notice the same thing I'm noticing? Like there are no examples. Like our children, if you're not a strong father for your child, your children have no examples.
You can't beat your kids anymore at the supermarket either.
You can't. You know why? Because they'll put you in jail. Because you know why? Because you're on camera. No, you can't go anywhere without being on camera.
Yeah.
Right? That's funny. But seriously, man. So these are the things like I've been pondering lately.
It's
Like
a different world, man.
watching the Bruce Lee thing is what hit me. I'm like, wow, who's been the next Bruce Lee? And it's
I didn't think about that.
there's nobody.
No.
You know, there's nobody like saying, hey, you're the best. Jody, you could be anything you want to be, bro. You just have to commit to it and understand that you can do it. Right? Other than that, there's nobody showing us the way. And I always say, oh, so for us, we're already on the other side. Our younger people, like, who are they aspiring to be like? 6'7", 6'7"? What is that? Right?
6'7".
Right? Like, to me, that's what it is. Like,
Yo, we need to add that to it as a thing on the
We're
soundboard.
gonna have to do that. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. And then, like we were talking earlier, and it's people watching like these trials with Johnny Depp and his girlfriend, and this is what people are entertained by, right?
about that too.
Dude, how nuts is that? Like, so many crazy things happening in the world, and we're watching a trial about him shitting in her bed or her shitting in his bed. Like, the crazy, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. And that's like, there's no more Saturday Kung Fu. You know what I mean, bro?
I used to watch Godzilla.
Godzilla too, man. I love Godzilla.
Saturday, feature, double feature.
Right? Yes. Those were our Saturdays right after wrestling.
Yes,
Right?
wrestling, yes.
Like, there was so much like masculine alpha things happening around us. Like, you wanted to be a boy. I couldn't wait to get on my Knight Rider big wheel and ride that thing around to be like Michael Knight. Like, who was cooler than that guy? That guy had jerry curls and kicking everybody's ass. It was great, right? Like, that's. But now if you guys look, it's not there. None of it's visible. We don't have any of it. Like, we're close on time, huh? Yeah, it's 7:02. I could talk forever, guys. So let's real quick. Let's do some shout outs here. Nick,
Yes.
anything you want to shout out?
I mean, all you guys, honestly, just all you guys. I appreciate
love
you
this
coming
guy.
down.
I
I
love this
appreciate you
guy.
coming down twice in 3 weeks now.
Bro, I'll come down anytime you invite me,
From
brother.
not knowing you up until 3 weeks ago,
Right.
or personally not knowing you.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you've made it down here. I'm glad that you've seen the place.
I believe in you, bro. I believe in this. I
Just
do
you,
100%.
just you saying that and doing this and spreading it out and that little bit. Just that's how it grows.
Yeah.
People like you who are influential, who obviously you become huge. You know, just the good people that see it and that pass it. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you,
Marco
brother.
for now.
Yeah, dude, he's the man
how
of
long
the
have you been doing
hour,
this with
right?
us now? Me and him
Right.
go way back, and now we've
Yeah.
reconnected when I got this, and he's obviously been a huge part here in the past year, getting these gigs here and getting these events here. So huge to him. Obviously, just tonight we're coming out tonight, and just everyone that keeps on supporting us, and I really appreciate it.
You always
Really
show
do.
up, bro. You always show up. You always show up, bro. That's
1,000%.
yeah, right. It's that matters, dude. That matters a lot to people. It really does. Yeah, it makes people
And
want to
bringing
show
new
up.
faces in here. You know, it's gonna be a great night tonight.
Yeah.
And,
I gotta
it's
thank him.
No, I think every little bit is what puts it all together.
Yeah.
You know, no one can do it by themselves. No one can.
100%.
No one's a one-man team to be successful. So
Yeah.
it's just everyone that helps out, everyone that's a part of it. You know, we're just helping each other out.
Yeah, dude, I'm
you
just
know?
excited to next. I'm ready for the
I'm
next
re- I'm
one,
ready
right?
too. I'm
like,
ready.
and I'm ready for when we go up the street. You know what I mean? We're up on Purchase Street
Like I
for the
said,
next one.
I said in January we'll have to talk about that
Yeah,
more. And so,
maybe we do outside because I know there's some outside stuff over
You know,
there.
there's a lot of stuff outside, and even here we're talking about
Yeah.
right here. They got the new park over
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
right
right.
in the corner over here. So next summer we're hoping to put maybe a Sinatra out there or something.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of stuff for 2026.
Yeah, maybe
you know?
some DJ Inkognito come down, right? Do
You
some
know,
outdoor.
got some block
Down.
parties
Right.
going. So
Let me know. Give me
a lot
the
of things
date.
that we
I'm
can
here.
definitely do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and just now just trying to balance obviously the children. So
Yeah.
go home now shortly to get those
Yeah, I will say
kiddos to bed.
no sweater. Like you didn't wear a sweater.
I did. Well, I knew it was going to be here tonight again. I had the.
I know you had a lot going on, man. You had a lot going on. I'm not busting balls,
So
but-
I figured, I leave it to the professionals. So you and Marco had that down packed.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
went a little incognito here.
Yeah,
So,
right,
you know,
right,
we
right.
kind of just
Yeah.
came in quickly and
Yeah.
wanted to make sure we're here for this part of it. But yeah, so I just really appreciate everybody. Again, that's just helping out and being part of this and spreading us because what we need right now is just that. We need exposure. We need people to see us, and because we're very confident once you see us, you're going to enjoy
You're gonna
it.
stick around, dude. The
So-
place is packed. I'm looking out there, dude, and I can
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, no,
Tables
it's
left.
definitely
Yeah.
the place is.
they're packing in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get back in it. So listen, before we go though, January 10th. Don't forget January 10th. We have what's her name there? Lindsay.
Two people, right?
Yeah, Lindsay
Yep.
and Sean Connery are going
Yep.
to be here.
And this is at the,
It's
this is
live
at the
music.
Brewhouse. This is
all here.
139.
This is all here,
139
yeah,
South
yeah,
Main.
139 South Main.
Just
Street.
so
Right across the
yeah,
street from the
yeah,
cross.
yeah. They come on down on the 10th, and then next one is going to be the Elvis on the 17th, Saturday night, which I know that's starting to fill up really quick. We did very well with him last time here.
Yes.
So make sure you call and get your reservations in.
Yep, just call down here.
And then, of course, as
What's
always,
the number? What's the number?
508-264-6884.
And then, of course, My Way Saturday nights with Sinatra
On the 31st.
That is the 31st. Yeah.
Yeah.
Taylor will be back here again on that
Excellent.
night.
That was an
and
amazing
then
show.
our
He did a
Valentine's,
good
and
job.
I know we have a few other gigs that we're doing in
We're
February,
working on,
but February 14th, which is Valentine's Day, Sip, Laugh, and Love. Valentine's for everyone. Come on down.
love that.
Rob Morin. Again, I can't stress how good he is. Just come
No
on
shit.
down. Everyone's gonna love it. And then we got some surprises going on that night also. where
You have to
people-
be doing some promos, right? You throw some of his stuff.
Oh
out
yeah,
there?
yeah. It's all on social media. Yeah,
Okay.
Instagram, Facebook, and just
Yeah, I'll
social
share that
table
too.
events.
I'll
and,
share that.
Yep.
You know, the Brewhouse and Bobby Couto Show and everybody else, and just show up. Just
Yeah.
show up.
Right. I know some people didn't show up today because they lost power. We had that massive
We
storm.
lost it.
today.
We lost
you
it
lost
for
power for a little while,
about
right?
20 minutes.
Yeah,
maybe.
I
It
was
quick.
there.
It
I was
quick.
there.
Yeah,
Powered
you
up.
know,
Yeah,
you know.
powered up for a little bit.
I didn't have time to turn DoorDash off. It was back on. So
Yeah.
it was.
And if
it
you're
was
watching
quick.
right now, come on down. I mean, still got some seats at the bar.
Yeah, there's some
I
seats
know
at
the
the bar.
tables are pretty much all sold out.
All the
but
tables are
come on
reserved,
over.
taken for, but some bar seats open.
Yeah, Stacy Kendro, she's going to be live here. And also Rich Carucci.
Yeah.
He's also going to be on. And then DJ Inkognito is playing the rest of the night. It's a great comedy show. Yeah. It's a. I think
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
it's
We're
going to
high-
be a
but
good
we're
show.
high
We're,
budget
we're,
here.
we're
It's a
here
high
till
budget
midnight.
show.
We're going to be here till midnight. So come on down, enjoy a comedy show, and
Yeah.
even if you have a sweater on, if you don't, just come on down.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Wear
Yeah,
the
you don't have to
ugly
wear a
sweater.
sweater.
They'll
You just
let
won,
us-
you just
we're
won a
good.
prize. That's all. We just got the prize.
If you
We
can
have
put on your
prizes.
Burberry, like,
Check out my mugs, guys.
like Incognito
Look at
has.
my mugs, huh? What do you think of my new mugs?
That's all right.
What do you
Those are
think, huh?
nice.
Yeah.
I
I
know,
actually
I
ordered them
like
just for the
those.
prizes. I wanted to get more of the prizes in them. So.
More giveaways.
I didn't realize I was going to have this.
Yeah.
If I had this would have been the number 1 prize for the ugliest
Listen,
sweater.
You
I
could have
had,
never
but
prepared for that.
You're gonna autograph this for me, bro. Like,
Wait-
I love
wait
that.
till you
Let's
open
go to
up
my
and see
studio,
the
bro.
inside.
I will never open this.
Oh, good. So
I
yeah,
will never open
you
this.
don't want to open it up.
Yeah, how much would that be worth in
He's
20
gonna-
years?
Right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to autograph it and I'm
Imagine
going to put it in
that,
my
huh?
studio, bro. I'm going to carry this around. It's going to be in my studio, bro. That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's definitely not one of my most proud moments.
So, dude, what are you doing next year that you're not doing this year?
Next year. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, I'm
Ramping
already,
up on this? You slowing it down?
So,
Like, what are you thinking?
So the goal was actually to slow down and spend more time at home.
Yeah.
I'm already into like March and April, pretty much all
Well, because
booked.
I don't know if people know, you have a full-time job as well.
I do, yeah,
So,
yes, I do. I do work in the medical field.
Yep.
So between that, doing this, family, and possibly something else also. So it's just I'm just stretching myself very, very.
Yeah,
thin
right.
there.
Well, then you
But-
don't want to risk the quality,
Correct,
right? Like
yeah,
that's
correct.
I say
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
thing. If you can't deliver the
But-
quality,
But I mean, as much as I want to kind of back away from this, it just seems like we're just like I'm already thinking about stuff that I want to do in June. I mean, believe it or not, yesterday I was just thinking I was trying to figure out what we're already going to do outside in June and July.
Right.
So and
Right.
we're not even next year yet, and
Yeah.
so I'm like, all right, I got January booked already. February is pretty much close to it. I got dates into March. I got dates down at Primo's, Black Sheep. Shakespeare's in Providence here, another venue also in the city that we're going to be doing some work with, and believe it or not, I'm actually also trying to branch out into the Portuguese events. So the Cranston Portuguese Club, we're looking to do an event there. So
dude, I'm in on that.
yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, we'll talk about that. But
love that.
that's definitely going to be
Smart.
trying to get all these.
Well, and Locals
financing.
coming out with a new Portuguese song.
I know, imagine that.
Like just the
Listen.
universe. I see I see it all coming together. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not a promoter or anything,
So,
but I can see it. I can see it. Right?
So it's going to be it's going to be an exciting year, I think.
Yeah.
And again, I said that I'm going to not stretch myself out so much, but it doesn't seem like it's happening.
So, and you're in the, obviously you've got some involvement in some establishments, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
some investments in some establishments. Like, do you see something like maybe coming to, I know you had a bad experience with the city, but is that something that you would still consider maybe some investments here in the city and in the restaurants and anything that way?
I would, yeah. I mean, like I said, right now we're potentially looking at something in New Bedford.
Yeah,
if I was to do
right,
anything,
right.
But yeah, no, this city, yeah, absolutely.
Because things
I
could
would-
change, bro.
I would
right?
love to
Things
do
could change.
something.
Opportunity. They're talking about tips. Like they're talking
I
about
would love to do something here
tax-free,
in
you know what I
Fall
mean?
River.
Yep.
I mean, that was always my main plan. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd love to do something. Born and raised.
Because we
here,
need
you
more
know.
Nicks. Like we
Yeah.
like
No,
seriously,
but it's
bro,
true.
we-
Yeah, man.
We
That's-
need more.
that's
Thank
definitely-
you.
yeah.
I'm
I mean-
not sure if that's true, but thank you.
I'm telling you, brother.
No, it is, man. Yeah,
Dude,
it
this is
really
what
is.
this is what this is our community.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If we're not gathering gathering together and celebrating our wins, then it's all for nothing, dude.
Yeah, no,
right?
I agree 100%. I mean,
Like,
this is where
what do you do with rats in a cage, brother? You know what I mean? They eat each other alive.
Yeah. True.
Like, this is so important for our society, for
Which
our
is what we are,
community.
and that's what we try
You
not
know,
to be here.
Like I said,
Right,
like we said
right.
last time. I mean, I would love to do something. You know, a lot of people would say, well, you know, I don't want something else to open up next to me or whatever, because it's competition is good.
I was just gonna
Of
say,
course.
You know,
right.
it's
that's why I was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I completely agree.
I would
especially-
love to do something. I mean, there's a few other
Yeah.
spots right down here, but I think not. Everyone's not on the same.
No,
wavelength.
right. Like, you know what? I go to Tel Aviv if I want a cigar.
Yeah.
Why do I have to drive to East Providence to go get a cigar, right?
Right.
Like, I should be
Well,
able
you
to go.
do have a place in Fall.
You know, but it's just the vibe. It's not my vibe. Like, it's a
Correct,
different
yeah,
vibe.
I get it, yeah.
I go there, and
It's tougher too with Mass
yes.
with the whole has to be a public,
yeah.
it has to be private, opposed to
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
Rhode Island where you can just have a cigar and just go.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Members only in Mass, so it makes it
Yeah,
more
yeah.
difficult.
Dude, I'm
for
all
that
vibe.
thing.
I'm all about the
But-
vibe and
Well, that's
energy.
what I was telling you
brother.
about this new spot over at Black Sheep.
Now you gotta check this
that
out.
Bourbon
I wanna
whiskey
check this
room.
out.
And I bring you up there too, man. We got to
Yeah,
take a night and go
definitely.
up there. and do
Yes.
that.
when we're not
Definitely.
working.
Yeah, I know, right? They're open 7 days a week. So
Thank God.
this
Sunday.
bourbon and
It'll be a
whiskey
Sunday
room.
when we're not working.
Yeah, I mean, look, I
Right.
love the fireplace, the screens. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, this is awesome.
Chill vibe.
Oh,
It's a great place to create, right?
To touch on what Marco just said about competition, he's absolutely right because
Yeah, man.
people have said to me, "Oh, it's, you know," because when we first opened up, this was open right here.
Yeah,
Origin
that's
was still
perfect.
open.
Yeah.
The donut shop across the street was still
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
There was a few things open, and then since then they've shut down. And it was like, "Oh, it's great for you." Well, no,
Yeah.
A, I don't want to see anybody go out of business.
Yeah,
you know,
right,
that's just
right,
A. That's just
right.
not what I want.
Correct,
And
yeah,
B, you want downtown to be live.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
great that we're here and we're, knock on wood, doing well and growing and all that.
Yeah.
But you want people
Yeah.
to have a reason to go downtown besides
yeah,
just
yeah.
us. Not that I don't want people to come here, but on a Friday night, Saturday night, let's go downtown. We can go check out that
Absolutely. But
But that's
restaurant.
what I
We
said
can go to
last
that
time.
bar over there.
Yes.
We can go-
You could
it's
walk,
just- right?
Yes.
and it's like what I said about New Bedford. In
Yes.
New Bedford, you could be on Union Street and walk all the way to Purchase, and you're going to hit a bar every
And
single
that
block.
was
all the
here
way- all the
10,
way on up.
15,
Yeah.
20
Did you
years
see
ago.
their tree lighting?
That was-
Yeah.
Did you see their
yes.
tree lighting? They
Yeah,
did
yeah,
it.
yeah.
They
We had
nailed
something
it.
like that,
They nailed it. I
Yep.
watched the whole thing and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is what we should be doing.
Correct. Yeah, yeah,
Why
yeah,
are we
yeah.
not doing this? You know what I mean?
But it'd be great to have a whole strip down there,
Right.
downtown, just
Right.
alive.
Yeah.
Just be
Yes.
lively. So you're not
Yes.
just going there, we're going downtown for one reason.
Yes.
Again, not that I don't appreciate that. I love people coming down here,
Yeah.
but why not have a few spots where
Yes.
you can go down there and just walk 2 or 3 or 4 blocks
Yeah.
and
Yep.
hit up a few spots for a drink or a cigar or
Yep.
dinner or dessert or maybe. So
Yep.
I think it can happen. It just, someone's got to take
I grew up at
initiative.
my Vavo's house. She lived on the corner of Morgan and South Main.
Yeah.
When it was Christmas, South Main Street was Christmas.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Everything
All the
was lit
lights. I
up.
remember
People
all the
walked.
Christmas lights
Remember
on the-
all
on the
that?
poles.
South Main,
Yes.
the South Main
Yeah.
place, like people shopping, the theater, like it was packed all the time.
Yes.
And so it's possible. It was like that once. It
course.
could be that way
can.
again. It
Yep.
could be that way
Oh
again.
no, it definitely
Yeah.
can. It's just you need the right people to
Yes.
network it.
I think people have to want it, right? The people, those people,
people, yeah.
they have to want it
Yeah.
because
I
I
mean,
think everybody wants it.
I'll say this: I
Everyone
think a
wants
lot
it.
of them want it.
Yes.
I don't think they're all coming together.
Yes.
And they all need to come together. And again, like I said to you last
They
time,
wanna build apartments.
and I'll stand by this. There's some people that can make things happen tomorrow with a text message. And I stand by that, you know.
right.
But then others, the ones who can't make that text message, they don't get it.
Right,
So
right.
it's-
They want to build apartments. They just want to keep building apartments. That's what
Correct,
they're
yeah.
gonna- We're just going to build ourselves into like just apartments. That's what
Yeah.
we're going
Yeah.
to do. It's like
Yeah,
it's
we're
the
gonna
new,
have
it's
plenty
the
of
new
apartments to
industry,
know where to go.
right?
A city of apartments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like one last thing before we
Yeah.
get out of here, I just want to make one more just observation. So our structures in our buildings, guys. You go back into the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, right? We used to have these world fairs. Like I remember, you remember
Yeah.
what City Hall used to look like? You know,
Yeah.
like these very beautiful, ornate buildings built from
Yeah.
granite. Now everything's cardboard. Everything is
Yeah.
energy efficient. Nothing
course, yeah.
inspires anyone. Like you can go and and anywhere there's a new building, it's brown, it's square, and
Yeah.
there's nothing that's like, wow, what a gorgeous building.
very vanilla.
Like that's not the library.
Build
right?
it in a box. You
right?
can have it delivered by
And so,
by-
like, is this programming?
By
My
Amazon.
point is, like, right? Is it programming? Is it to not
Yeah.
inspire us so that we're not right? Right?
yeah,
because
yeah,
like,
yeah, you're
right?
right? Yeah.
right? It almost like you become desensitized to it.
Yeah.
Like you don't even realize it, and the next thing you know, you got a courthouse. Like this thing. Look at this. Like
Yeah.
what's pretty about that? There's nothing pretty about that. I mean, it's in a shitty spot. Like this is a historical city. This is a historical area, and you build this modern juggernaut
Yeah.
of what law in where it should be commerce. That thing should be a mall. That
Yeah.
should be a mall.
Well, it was at one time.
You know what I mean? It should be again. That's
Yeah.
what it should be. And again, building structures and buildings that inspire, that motivate, like the Sistine Chapel. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these are beautiful. And we do have that. Like St. Anne's Parish.
Yeah.
Look at that building.
Yeah.
That's an amazing church.
Correct, yeah.
Like the architecture that
Well,
goes
they were
into
trying
that.
to sell it at one
right?
point, right? I
yeah.
mean, luckily
Santa
it got
Cristo's.
stopped. Yeah,
These are
same thing, yeah,
beautiful
yeah.
structures.
And nothing like that is built nowadays.
Nothing.
No.
Why?
Gosh, no.
I would. My guess would be one of them. Money. What it costs to build something like that nowadays? What you just said. Amazon in a box. You can get delivered
Yeah.
for $7. You know what I mean? So
you can
Right.
buy, you can actually buy a building.
right.
on
So
Amazon.
everything's,
Have it delivered to your house.
everything's cookie cutter. Everything's vanilla. Everything's
Yeah,
the same.
correct, yeah.
Because it's the cheapest way out. Everything's
Right.
cheap. Everything's about money. So
Right.
to build something, I feel like that beautiful or that unique or that's going to cost money. And
Yep.
now you're gonna get undercut, and no one's gonna. That's I think.
And then,
like everything else comes back to money.
And you talk yourself out because I was in the
Right.
Azores, and the most amazing, beautiful thing that I saw were the properties, were the buildings, the structures, and even the street.
Yeah.
Like they literally sit there and they break little cubes of stone, and that's how they make
Well,
the
they
sidewalks in
redid
the
Columbia
streets.
Street a couple of months
Oh,
ago.
jeez. Did you see that
And
mess?
I did, and I thought they were going to take out all of the stone.
And redo it.
And they left part of it in front of the church, but I believe they took other sections. of it
Yes,
out,
they
and-
did. They
and
removed
that's a
it.
shame to see that.
Yeah,
You know?
it's regression.
You know?
It's all regression.
Columbia Street to me at one time when I was growing up was the
Pride.
It was the Federal Hill of Fall River
Yes.
Portuguese Pride.
Yes.
You know, I mean, and that's where the Portuguese restaurants were, the Portuguese markets, all the Portuguese people. I mean, you'd go down there on a Sunday and it was. Saturday,
Oh yeah, forget it.
Saturday,
Shov's
was-
Market. You couldn't even get in the
correct,
parking
yeah,
lot.
absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Now people are driving through it.
Now people are driving through it now twice.
Like literally, right? Like
Yeah.
that's what it's become.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bank. I remember the bank.
Yeah.
My Vavo,
Yeah.
God rest her soul, she walked everywhere. She
Yeah.
would walk from her house on Morgan Street to Columbia Street,
Yeah.
and she'd do all her groceries.
Yep.
She'd come back with her bags, and she'd have all her food. Now you can't even nothing. Like restaurants, Sog's.
no.
I heard they're selling. Right? That place is.
Yeah, I don't know how true that is, but I mean,
okay.
today everything is on the market.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
for the right
Especially
For the
price.
right
over there.
price. Money.
For the right price,
money,
I think
it's all
people
right
would
now.
sell. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Especially when there's nothing there. Like it's
Yeah.
just a beat up. It's just another beat up street. Like it's
Yeah.
not what it used to be. It's not
Yeah.
the Columbia Portuguese Pride as
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
before.
yeah.
Yeah. I had Coogan on my show, and Coogan's like, I bought that piece of you know when right on the side of the church there's that little like park area.
Yes.
Where all the homeless
exactly
people
what
shoot
you're
up.
talking about, yeah.
He's like, we bought that back for $1. I'm like, you bought it back for $1? Why? So you can let it just fall apart? Like nobody's gonna do anything with it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So now the church doesn't even own that anymore.
I'm not even gonna get stopped.
Like-
for that. But yeah,
Bro,
so
isn't it crazy?
somebody had there was a promoter. I'm just gonna put out there
Yeah.
who had a vision to do stuff down there, and unfortunately they
Nothing. They don't want
were
it.
turned down. So
No, they don't want it. Yeah, they
same
want
promoter that
nothing.
wanted to do something out here. So it's,
Yeah, they don't want it. They don't want it. They don't take kindly to your kind around here. Guys, I cannot thank you
Oh,
enough.
Bobby,
I really
thank you so
appreciate
much
it,
for having
dude.
us. Thank you, man.
So DJ Inkognito,
thank you for
friend,
coming
brother,
out.
appreciate you. Marco, thank you so much
Absolutely,
today. Always
brother.
appreciate you.
Brother.
Nick, you the man, brother.
very much.
And
We
Jody.
appreciate this.
Thanks for
Yes,
showing up,
thank
brother.
you.
You always
Yeah.
show up, brother, to run the board.
Yeah.
Hey, last time I did this, I was doing double duty. I was doing a
was.
left
I know
hand.
you were.
He killed it,
Yeah,
though. He
yeah,
killed it.
he's
He killed it.
multi-talented.
Yeah, he killed it.
Yeah, I was.
Come on down if you're watching the show right now. Come on down.
Yeah,
on down,
yeah,
Yeah, dude, come on down
down.
right now. We're
Yep.
going to be here till midnight, right? We're here till
Yeah,
midnight?
oh yeah,
till
man,
midnight.
till midnight. Yeah.
Till they throw
I
us
will
out?
be here taking pictures and videos. So if you guys need pictures and
Awesome.
Yes,
videos,
absolutely.
I
That'd
will
be
be,
awesome, yeah.
I will
Everything
be
you got.
taking pictures and
There you
videos
go.
all night.
And
as
Cognito's
well.
about to start the music right now.
Yeah,
Awesome.
is it? All right.
All
And
right,
the place
word.
is packed. This place is jamming. Like,
Love
I'm
it.
looking around. Everybody and everybody's here. I saw Andrew, right? Andrew
Yeah,
Repose
yeah,
is here.
Repose is here.
Taylor's,
Chris is here.
Chris Peckham is here. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Look at this place.
We got everybody popping out tonight. So you
I
guys
see
can
sweaters.
please pop
I
out
see
tonight
sweaters.
over
Yeah,
here at the
absolutely.
Brewhouse
Come on down.
District. It's
Yeah.
lit over here. They got some good ass food. I definitely
burger.
that
That's a
rodeo burger.
Dude,
Oh my
between
god!
the burger and Loco with the mozzarella sticks, he swears that he's
People
like,
tell us we're the best mozzarella sticks around.
He
I know
said
they
that.
are phenomenal.
Yeah.
I know it's
He
one of
said
the.
that.
Every restaurant
go.
has mozzarella sticks, but if you try ours, you'll understand.
I'm gonna
what
have to
everyone's
take
saying.
your word on that one,
Dude, and the
brother.
wings, too.
I'm telling you, the wings.
And the wings.
I'm telling you.
All right.
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
wings.
All right.
My wife, she loves the wings. So
Yes, we
she's home right now. She was supposed to be here tonight.
I'm not going
but-
to say that. I'm not. I would never say anything. I would never say that we have the best of anything here because the best is subjective. Everyone has good food. Everyone thinks they have the best food.
Yeah.
So just let our food do the talking. We have
Yeah.
really good food. We have phenomenal
Yeah.
food.
Yeah.
Just
The
come
drinks
try
are
it.
amazing.
The
I would
burger
ne-
was amazing. The
Thank
fries
you.
were amazing. So
Yeah,
far,
like I
it's
said, I'm never
amazing.
gonna tell anybody we have the best of anything. We have the best because that's all subjective.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Oh,
gonna
sure.
say that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
don't
And
get
the
me
first
wrong.
time I was here too, amazing coffee too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah,
Thank
we
you.
came in before the city council
Yeah.
meeting.
Yeah.
I'm like,
What
oh,
did
let's
you
go
get?
have a
Just a
cup of
regular
coffee.
coffee?
I got,
Specialty.
I got a caramel.
Okay,
coffee, a
because
regular
we make
caramel.
we make what's called our Brewhouse Bomb. So
Oh.
our Brewhouse Bomb is
All right.
our
I'm gonna have to get
signature,
that.
our signature iced coffee drink. Everyone's heard of a chippy.
Yeah.
Everyone's heard
yeah.
of one. So think of that,
Okay.
but just think that this is a really, really good drink.
Dude, I had
Okay.
that
So,
macchi-
I love
was it
chippies, too.
macchiato?
Chippies
It
And
was
again,
good.
everyone has one nowadays. You know, it's all the cafes have their own spin on one. So Brewhouse Bomb Check it out. I
Brewhouse
promise
Bomb.
me you won't be disappointed.
Okay, word.
I had one of those was it macchinos?
Yep. We have those too, yeah.
Bro,
We-
bro,
We do it all.
Macchiato.
Bro.
We try to do it all.
so good. Yeah,
I like that
macchiato.
word.
Oh my god, macchiato, so good. Guys, I appreciate you.
No, thank
You know, before we
guys.
go there, I just gotta say one thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
I kind of like my sweater a lot.
Dude,
I'm gonna lie.
I'm telling you, you
it
nailed
actually
it.
looks
Look
pretty
at
good.
it.
Nice.
You nailed it.
You know, they
It
say
is
that the
really
camera
nice.
adds 10 pounds. I still look good though.
You look jacked.
You're
You
a
look
jacked guy,
jacked,
yeah.
man.
So he's at
Well,
the
Taylor,
gym,
remember
dude.
Taylor said, weren't you a bouncer when we met like 15 years ago? No,
Right? I was like, I can still be a bouncer today. What are you talking about? Guys, I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Bobby, thank you so much,
guys.
brother.
Man, you guys are
Nick,
like,
have a
just
great
on the
time.
top, man.
Come on
the
down.
top.
Thank you.
We
Yes.
appreciate you.
Come check
So
it out.
everybody, please like, follow, and subscribe to the show if you haven't done so already. Please don't forget, until Tuesday the 23rd, we still have the raffle going on. So go down to 822 Eastern Avenue, drop off a gift, unwrapped. For every gift is an entry for the $500 cash that we're going to give away on Tuesday, courtesy of the Bobby Couto Show and Studio B. Gentlemen, I appreciate you. The Social Table.
Yeah, social table events.
Check it out on.
Yeah.
I had you like all over the place.
And
got
I
you
saw
on
that.
the
I
Julius,
appreciate
too,
that. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
And of course, come down, dude. I keep mentioning it because I'm excited about it. But Tequila Lime, I can't wait for that. I really am.
Can't wait.
But in
I've
the
never been
meantime-
there, so now I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, dude, I had the Hulk.
Right.
You got to keep the Hulk, dude. That was freaking amazing. Dude, I don't eat burritos. Dude, I ate that thing like I went back twice.
Yeah.
I went back twice. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So the Brewhouse District tonight, come down, check it out,
Yeah.
come hang out, have a great time. We appreciate you, everybody. And remember, always remember that all roads lead here. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it.